680 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
All right now, DNR with you on a Wednesday. Rick actually looks like he may just be coming back to life. Like there's a chance that you passed overnight and we resuscitated you back to life.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a lot going on today, baby. We got Stump Rothenberg. We have the great Louis Riddick. I see you have a couple of big FanDuel reads. I've written them down.
Yeah.
7:30 and 9:40, if that's the kind of thing you tune in for. So there's quite a bit to do.
NBA variety.
Okay.
So you know.
I like to know that. NBA, we got a little Knicks late night tonight with the Knicks.
Poor Raymond.
Yeah.
Poor Raymond.
I know. He got home at 1.
Go Vegas to another night, another late night.
Rangers they lost 2-3 last night. That's
We're going to do this now?
What do you mean?
Now we're doing this.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
One slip of the tongue.
One
slip of
do we
the
not
tongue.
have to say the Rangers lost 2-3 last night?
It's not really a slip of the tongue.
And the Islanders.
That's how it was written. All right?
The Islanders
that's
won
slip of the
2-3
tongue,
last night.
I get very little sleep.
Good for them.
What a dirty hit by Mikko Rantanen, too, by the way. I mean, that's
Patrick Waugh thinks so.
Dude, think so. That's one of the most dangerous plays in hockey.
Very dirty. Very, very dirty.
It's not even dirty. Like, I mean, yes, dirty, but, like, dangerous. Like, when you and he's a big dude. I know Mayfield kind of got in his way, but when you see him extend his arm, when you're pushing someone, like, going that speed, that far from the boards, like, that's when real bad things can happen. Good thing Romanov kind of, like, did a pretty good job of protecting himself, but that's
dangerous.
Very dangerous.
I completely
Hear what
agree
he
with
said
you.
to him?
Yeah, he should have. I mean, that's how guys get really hurt. I mean, to the point where so when I was playing USA Hockey, our jerseys, just to teach people how dangerous that actually is. This is when we're talking, like, you're talking about, like, potential, like, getting paralyzed like this, is they have stop signs. They would put stop signs in the back of the jerseys. So you saw the stop sign, that means we're not touching anyone. If someone goes head first into the wall, then that's like, I can understand why you'd be that upset. It's too dangerous, man. I don't like it.
I mean, it's feet away from the boards.
Way too far going that, and he's a strong kid. Rantanen's a big, strong physical kid.
Yeah, terrible.
And you can see him extend his arm and push out.
So, for those of you who don't know, Islanders game last night, I mean, probably 4 feet from the boards, Rantanen just drives him, head knocks him down, neck first.
Well, when you're going that
boards,
fast and you lose balance, and then you're coming in full speed and you got no way to slow yourself up. Yeah.
It's very dangerous. So, I mean, fortunately, no injury, which is good. But, yeah, I mean, the potential of what could happen is very, very concerning. But, fortunately, nothing did, in fact, happen. So, yeah, we got a lot to do today. The Mets, the Yankees, are a little hot stove baseball happening right now. Frankie Montas. I feel like I never really got to experience the greatness of one Frankie Montas.
What a terrible deal that was.
It really was.
You know, at the time was a terrible. No. I shouldn't say we knew.
You know
I knew.
Okay.
And I said it.
I'll give you the credit for that. I'll take the L.
I got to trust David Stearns.
And I did. And now I don't. Now I can question. What
a bad deal.
That was, $34 million for 7 starts.
Yeah.
$34 million for 7 poor starts, by the way.
7, yeah.
Poor starts.
Poor starts.
Yeah. Trent Grisham. I look forward to hearing how the Yankees fan feels about that. I would not love
RJ doesn't love it. I asked him this morning.
I don't. How could you?
Well, here's how you could. You could love it if that $22 million doesn't affect your willingness to spend more money.
But of course it's going to.
Well, for us it wouldn't. I mean, for a Mets fan it wouldn't.
But the Mets are in a different
that's how you would
situation than the Yankees.
that's how you would calculate this thing. Right? They read the market wrong. From every report that we read, right? I mean, I'm not wrong in saying this, is they thought that he would decline the offer.
Correct.
Coming off
they thought he was going to go for like 3 for 45 or 3 for 48 or something like that. And he just said 1 for 22. You know what? I'll take it.
Right. Well, 29 years old, hits 34 home runs. Like his most home runs in a season before last year was 17. And he hits 34. I guess his mindset would be that we're probably going to lock out after the season. So I take the $22 million now because when they lock out, you're not going to get paid anyway. Bet on himself, have another good season, and then, once we get through the lockout.
Then you're a free agent. You can.
Well, and I think at that point, maybe there's a thought that there is a salary cap. So there are other teams around Major League Baseball that are going to have to spend to get to the floor.
Mm-hmm. That
if he has another good season, that he'll have a good market. But
I like a little hot stove baseball.
At that point, he'll be 31 though, right?
Right, 20. Well, yeah, 30, 31, depending how long the lockout goes for. Yeah. Right. It can't if it goes for a year. I mean, baseball's
not after what just happened. That's the last thing you'd want to if you're baseball.
Well, but I don't think in this day and age, like back 94 or 95, like you have that. It's 30 years ago now. So you have
I know, but we always bounce back. Everyone thought hockey would be dead. We missed the whole season. But hockey's as big as it's ever been right now.
But there's more to do now. There's more outlets. There's more ways to spend your time.
Right, but look at where hockey's at now.
It's great.
Salary cap keeps going up. I don't have to deal with escrow. I mean, we're rolling. Headed to the Olympics.
That's great. So we'll get into a little bit of baseball. The Yankees, the Mets, 800-919-3776. My paper cut, it's still there.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, but that's right. You didn't tell me it was in the crease of your finger.
Like, oh!
Yeah, that's a serious one.
I told you.
Yeah, that's right in the...
Because every time you move the
crevasse.
Yeah.
That's not going to heal properly.
No. You think I need medical attention?
I would maybe zip that up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little glue. That thing's not going to close.
Like a stitch?
No, that's just not going to...
You think I need a stitch?
That thing ain't going to close.
So from across the room, you can see... Like
the camera will pick it up. Put it up wherever your camera is.
The camera's not going to pick that up.
Yeah, well.
Zoom in on that.
You can see how red it is.
Really?
You're not even in the camera now.
Well, I can't see.
You're pointing it the wrong way.
Where's the camera?
I don't know where your camera is.
My camera is over there, no? No,
I still can't see your finger.
Something's wrong with me.
I still can't see your finger.
Well, I'm not moving.
No, we're delayed. Here we go. See, now you have no... Look at you.
Yeah, so I'm holding up there. I don't know.
Like a deer in headlights. You have no idea.
Yeah, do you? Tell me where to go.
I don't know which camera.
Yeah, exactly.
I know my camera's right here. There it is. But now you're pointing it the wrong way.
I don't know. So it's very red.
It's noticeable. Yeah, I didn't think it would be that noticeable.
It's noticeable.
Well, because it opens up when you stretch your finger out.
You see that?
Yeah,
and it's right there on that joint.
Oh, that's not going to close.
It's not going to close?
No, that's not going to heal.
No, terrific. So speaking of terrific, the Giants, they just, you know what? The good thing is they all get it. That's the great thing. They get it as a team, a functionality. They understand why people would be upset. No, instead of Skattebo just coming out and be like, you know what? I shouldn't do that. That's on me. Sorry, organization didn't approve it. Done. No. He's got to double down. And you know what I love? And I heard this from Ty. I heard this from people all around NFL circles. It's scripted. But wrestling is scripted. So nothing is going to happen. Okay. So because it's scripted, nothing could possibly happen.
Does that matter, though? How many wrestlers have you seen get hurt?
1 million.
Like bad?
A million
right,
guys
in the script,
hurt.
the script didn't call for him to be in a position where he could, was expected to get hurt. It's just, why would you even risk?
But that's exactly it.
Putting yourself in that situation where, God forbid, something does, you slip, or when you do get pushed, that, whatever happens, with the people around you, if it's Abdul Carter who's jumping in, steps on you, it's just... You could go. No one's saying don't go.
No, go.
Just don't insert yourself into the action.
That's it.
And he says, well, during this tough time, which, trust me, I know I've been a part of this tough time. Now, I've never had an injury as gruesome as his injury, that, I still want to be able to do things that make me happy. Because this is a dark time, right?
I'm not making light of the dark time.
No,
and I'm not making light of the fact you shouldn't do things you want to do.
You can still go there and have fun and watch it, meet the wrestlers, do all that fun stuff. Just don't insert yourself in the middle of the action. That's it.
That's exactly it. So here's his tweet from yesterday. Honestly, if you don't like that I'm having a good time while dealing with a tough time, then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. But that's not, people don't have a problem with him having a good time and a fun time.
And now we'll choose to get combative with it.
Right. I'm not able to play football, which we know, and have the fun I've been having my whole life. So I'm doing things outside the box, trying to find stuff to keep me happy. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and just don't talk about me if you ain't got nothing nice to say. I mean, I can't believe we're here.
Yeah, right. But I don't know if anyone was getting nasty. It wasn't like we don't like Cam Skattebo anymore.
No, everybody loves
we need
Cam
to know
Skattebo.
Better. Or the Giants as an organization need to know better. That, two of your best, two of your brightest stars right now.
Yeah.
Abdul Carter's kind of is dim at the moment, but expected to be. 3rd overall pick, was supposed to be the best defensive player, the best player in the draft. I think that everyone thought he would win Defensive Rookie of the Year this season. Hasn't really panned out, but, 2 of the guys you're most excited about, especially Cam Skattebo at the moment, and it just doesn't seem like they get it.
Yeah, that's the word I would use.
Right, but is that just these are 2 guys that won't get it? Because Jackson Dart wasn't there, so it seems like he gets it. Right. Or is it just a lack of leadership from the coaching staff
and
I don't
the
veteran
think
players?
Being there is the problem. Like,
No,
if
I don't
Jackson
think
Dart was there, it's fine. I don't have an issue. I mean, Abdul Carter, I don't love him being there.
No, I just think there are certain things that, as a young athlete, you need to be taught. And I think that this would fall under that category. Either you're just made that way where you recognize that as, I'm a young kid and I want to have fun, but there are certain things I can and can't do. Like some people are just naturally mature like that. And I get the sense that Jackson Dart may be that kind of kid because Cam Skattebo is one of his closest friends. So I'm sure he was also invited. Like, he's the biggest star in New York right now.
They would want him there,
They would
right?
want him there, yeah. Like, let's insert him into the action. He didn't show up because he's dealing with a concussion. And, again, he is the face of the franchise. And the last thing you want to see him is pushing people around, dealing with, being in concussion protocol. And then there are other kids that are kids and haven't matured to that level and need to be taught and told, here's what we do and here's what we don't do. Like, when I was drafted, like, the amount of different opportunities that I had were like, first goalie ever drafted first overall. Like, there was a lot of stuff that was being thrown in my direction. And luckily for me, I had my agent be like, no, this is great. We could either capitalize on this now without the success or wait for the success and then do it, which is the way we should do it. Because, again, you don't want to look like one of those people where, you come in, you're doing all these endorsements and everything else, and then you flame out and you're not good. It's like you look like an idiot now.
Right.
So, like, I was fortunate enough to kind of have that
guidance.
Mm-hmm. And right now, I have a hard time figuring out who's guiding who in this Giants locker room.
You think that the Giants feel good about this? You think that Mr. Marin, Mr. Tisch, and the organization is like, this is, you're 2-9.
Just fired your coach, which is not something they probably wanted to do.
And it's a story for no reason.
Right. You're a dumpster
for no and stop. I heard, he was doing nothing outside of the norm. He has a freak injury. He dislocated and fractured his ankle.
Open fracture.
Right? They had to do immediate surgery to avoid infection. So no one is saying, don't go out, don't have fun. Just don't be involved physically in wrestling. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think that we're also, where we're at sports media-wise is that, once you hear one side of it, and there's a majority of people on that side, you want to go to the other side. So I just don't know how you defend it. And again, I'm not saying that he can't go to Raw. Like, that's awesome.
Go!
I got invited and got to sit front row. That's great. But I don't think when you're dealing with what he's dealing with, he's not on the field, he's not playing. Listen, if he's playing and he's healthy, and he thinks that at 2-9, right, like he wants to take advantage of his celebrity at the moment, go for it. Still don't think it's a great look because you're 2-9, but hey, how many opportunities are you going to get to sit front row and Raw and be part of the action? But that's not where you're at. Right? You got one guy who was benched for a full series because he was getting his red light treatment and fell asleep. And then, Skattebo, who had one of the most, gruesome injuries. Like, I watched it and I almost throw up. Because the bone, his head was the wrong direction. The bone's hanging out of the skin. Like, it's disgusting. And I know you want to prove to people that, hey, look, but you're not. Like, you're not back yet. And the last thing we would want is, in this scripted event, you lose your balance when you get pushed and, tweak it or do something stupid to it.
Jay Batista tweets in. And you can get involved, 800-919-3776. You can get involved on Twitter at Rothenberg ESPN. And Raymond's always monitoring that YouTube chat as well. So why is it anyone's business what these guys do? The only people that should be concerned are the New York Football Giants. Obnoxious fans is what this is. No, I'm not looking for this. This came to me. I'm not looking to call out Cam Skattebo. I don't want to. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. You know what this feels like to me? This feels like, not obviously apples to apples, but it's like the way that Aaron Glenn acts with the media. I'm not sitting here thinking to myself, boy, I really want to go after Aaron Glenn and attack him for the way that he's, doesn't give you information and is calling out Rich and won't give you an injury report. This was not on my radar. I don't want to do this. I have to give my opinion. My opinion is you can't be out there doing the stuff that you're doing if you're Cam Skattebo.
Right. The timing wasn't right. It was just bad timing. Right. It's not in the grand scheme of things. It shouldn't be a big deal. But what makes it a big deal is all the circumstances surrounding it.
And read the room a little bit,
too. You're 2-9. Yeah, you're not playing. You're coming off, the injury this is only how long ago? This is weeks ago.
3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
Like the emergency surgery. Like, you didn't leave Philly. Big Dom's bringing you pizza and cheesesteaks because it was so bad that we need to address it now. And again, it's just it's the timing. It's the optics of it. It's just not a great look.
What was Cooper DeJean at this thing?
Yep.
Was Big Dom at this thing?
Yep.
Is that an issue?
Nope.
Have we discussed it for a second?
Nope.
Does it matter? Nope. Doesn't matter. Don't care.
Nope.
Right? Go. I'm not saying don't go. Don't go and participate. Don't go and get pushed with a mangled ankle.
I think that as much as we want to believe as athletes that we can do what we do whenever we want to do it, and no one should have any opinion on it. That's not what we sign up for, right? Like
You're in the public eye.
You're in the public eye. You represent your team. You represent your fan base. So, like, there are certain things that, a normal 20-something-year-old can do, and that's fine. And then there's, a professional athlete like Abdul Carter or Cam Skattebo that can do it, and just know that once you do it, you're going to hear the opinion of your fan base and everybody else.
Yes.
And if you want to, and if that's fine, and you can deal with it, great. But know that, either positively or negatively, it's going to be criticized. And for Giants fans right now, being 2-9, not having any idea who the next head coach is going to be, Abdul Carter, who's got half a sack, and Cam Skattebo, who we're actually really excited about and wish was on the field.
And should be, yep.
Is not playing, not helping us win football games, are out at Raw and being a part of the script and getting involved physically. It pissed people off.
And I understand why. And then I don't love the tweet either. Go ahead and unfollow me and casually move on. Is that what you want to say to people that don't love the optics
I think it's
of
just,
what you did?
It's doubling down and not recognizing. It's not having any self-awareness.
That's right.
Like recognizing why. This is less about people being mad at, like, they're mad at you because of how they feel about you as a player. Because, he's like the Matt Rempe of New York football right now. Like, he's a cult hero immediately. Everyone loves him. He had 7 touchdowns. We're all trying to do the same thing which is win football games, and you're not on the field. Like, that's why they're being critical. Like, they don't want you to get hurt. If you were just some bum that was coming back from an ankle injury and you were getting pushed around, they'd be like, who cares? We don't need him anyway. Like, people are upset because they're afraid you're going to get hurt again.
That's right.
Or do something to push back your rehab.
The fear. And then I hear people, so should he not go to the beach? And no, I'm not saying you shouldn't live your life, but it just
but I wouldn't go to the beach
above and beyond.
I wouldn't go to the beach and go surfing. Like, you go to the beach, go hang out, lay down. I wouldn't go start running around playing,
I
beach
also
football.
feel like he shouldn't be on a motorcycle. Like there's certain things that when you have a responsibility, you shouldn't do.
When I'm playing, I can't go skiing. Do I want to ski? Yeah, I love skiing.
I didn't know you skied.
I love skiing. I can't, though. I did one time, got in big trouble for it, but that was more of a romantic getaway.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of
that's
inside time.
Yes.
It wasn't really an outside
hot tub
trip.
in the room kind of situation.
In the room?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That was nice.
Uh-huh. Did you take to the slopes at all?
Hunter Mountain, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked like such a casual ski person, though.
Really?
I thought it was going to be a good idea to go to Hunter Mountain, and I had I had like a 2-seater BMW stick shift.
Uh-huh.
Pulling up. It was snow, mud, like just idiot. Who's this idiot? And then
tires were destroyed.
I had to stop and get mats. It was
that's terrific.
And then we finally got to the hotel, and it's like we weren't going to ski, and they were like, well, we're here. Why don't we? I have to go buy all new ski stuff, pants, jacket.
It was all ruined.
No, I had to buy new. I didn't have any stuff.
Oh my god!
I went up there for hey, we'll hang out in the, because I'm not supposed to ski.
Right.
So I'm like, we'll just go up, we'll sit by the fire, we'll have dinner.
Well, that's lovely.
And then we get there, and I'm like, we got to ski. So that's like, all right, let's start buying ski clothes. So I show up to the mountain, I go.
Everything brand new. Like your tag is still on that, sir.
Like straight from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my god!
All brand new stuff.
What an absolute treat. So yeah, I don't like it. I know a lot of people don't think this is that big a deal. And listen, this is what makes the world go round. But
well, no, but you're an example of this too. Like, some of the stuff that we deal with. Like, there's things that like other people are allowed to do, like outside of this,
right?
That we're not, right? Like, our job here prohibits us from doing other things that.
That's right.
Right. So it's like. It's just it's having the self-awareness, and I think
he doesn't have it.
And like Abdul Carter having the self-awareness to, hey, I know the schedule changed, but how come everyone else in the locker room knew that the schedule changed, but you didn't?
Yeah, that
your
to
attention,
me is very troubling. And also,
it's your attention to detail.
It's not pervasive throughout the facility that at 11 o'clock that's the new time. Whoever's giving him the treatment has no idea.
Well, no, he's not getting the treatment. You've seen them before. It's just it's a red light bed.
Right.
It looks like a tanning bed with red light, so he probably got in it.
So you don't think anybody is there monitoring him? You think he just gets in?
Yeah, there's the recovery.
Yeah,
areas.
no, I know what it is.
It's not in the training room. But my point is that last time I checked, did anyone else get benched for missing that meeting or walkthrough? No, right? Because everyone took the time to recognize, or I'm sure the coach said it. Hey, schedule changed. This is what we're doing.
And by the way, also the reports were out that this was something that was happening continuously. That this was not the first offense to
right.
This
Well,
for him. So
I would lean, he says no, I would lean more towards that, just knowing that when you get in the locker room and everyone else, how is it that everyone else knows,
right,
but you don't?
Well, here's the thing. Grow up. To him, to Skattebo told him, grow up. You're 2-9. You're the laughingstock of the NFL again.
Right.
Fans are beside themselves. Grow up. I mean, act like an adult a little bit. I know that you're still young and you're still kids and you haven't been through this before, but also where are the Giants here? Where are the Giants to say, you know what, Cam, this is not a good look. This is not a good idea. They must have known that they were going and being involved in this event.
I would think that the PR was probably made aware of it, right? I mean, maybe that's how.
I'm sure.
Like, I don't know where the relationship started or, like, who was responsible for getting them there and then putting them as part of the script and everything else, but I would imagine that the PR the Giants would be involved in that.
I would think just not a great look, not a great idea. And you're 2-9. You play the Lions and then the Patriots.
Well,
and you're
but
probably going to be 2-11.
Like I gotta, and maybe they don't. Again, this could go back to what we've talked about before, where you just give, like, you naturally just give people all this credit. Like, you're in this position of power and you make all this money that you should just be good at your job and know what you're doing.
Right.
It's like, wouldn't you, as an organization, especially in this city, like the major markets, but especially in this city, like where sports talk radio was invented, where we go, you know, this is 24 hours a day.
You know you're under the microscope with everything.
Sit down with the team, with the new players, guys you bring in, with the rookies, and explain to them exactly what's going on here.
Right. Yes.
Guys, every single thing that you do is going to be under the microscope. And listen, we don't necessarily agree with it, but it's the reality of where we're at. So, like, there are certain things that let's make sure that we think twice about before we do. Because just so, if it happens and, like, something negative, season's not going well, and this happens, just know next day that entire news cycle is going to be people crushing you.
And you know, as an athlete, you get a lot of perks.
Yep.
Right? The fact that he could sit front row, the fact that he'd be asked to be involved in Raw, all that, like, just the fact that he was at UFC, he has perks. He can go to restaurants and all sorts of stuff. Any show, any game, sit front row. You saw him at the Knicks, all that stuff. Those are the perks. Those are the benefits that come with being who you are. And then on the flip side, you're under the microscope.
Right.
Consistently under the microscope. So if you go out and you do stuff like this, people are going to have potentially have a problem with it.
Right, but I would even say to them, not even if you're doing anything. Like, just in this city, whatever it ends up being, if you're playing well and the team is playing well, you can get away with anything.
Yes.
We will, as a fan base for both of these teams, we will make every excuse in the book for you as to why it was okay. If you're not playing well and the team is not playing well, anything you do, as harmless as it may seem, like Matt Harvey just going to Rangers games or going to Knicks games when he wasn't pitching well, became a problem. What's he doing out all the time? He's just at he's at the Rangers.
Well, let's live your life.
Right, like
I mean, people can live their lives.
I know, but something so innocuous could become a problem for a fan base because
I get it.
The team stinks and you're not playing
well.
well.
And then you have the like I don't have an issue with it, but you have the psychotic people like me who are like, oh my God, they lost last night. I'm ruined. I can't even think about doing anything. And these guys are out doing stuff. That's how you react. That's fine.
Some guys are like that, but you can't. Like, you could not.
But that's a me thing,
right? But you can get through your day like that. Right, like you could show up, like as mad as you, like when you're fully ensconced in the Giants.
Yep.
Like you're leaving your house and everything else. You still will show up the next day, like since I've known you, and have a great show. Like, it doesn't affect your ability to work.
Right.
But if you're one of those players and sits there and dwells on, I played a bad game, we lost, and then trying to show up and play the next day, now it's probably going to affect your performance.
Yeah, it probably is. So here's the stage. We've now set it for you. 800-919-3776. A lot to do. We got the baseball. Knicks, nice late 9:30 tip-off tonight. That's terrific.
I don't love it.
DNR with you, ESPN New York.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
At Jake's 58 Casino Hotel this November, it's your chance to gobble up the green and feast on your share of $55,000 cash. Earn entries all month long and join us on Friday, November 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. 2 winners will be drawn every hour to win up to $10,000 cash. Then at 7 p.m., 1 lucky winner will take home a grand prize of $20,000 cash at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We have a big holiday party coming back, and a return to the holiday
right?
party. That's right, December the 12th. Both the Michael K. Show along with DHR. That's Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg, if you're scoring at home, are bringing the holiday cheer at your mother's house. They're not really bringing
my mother's house?
Well, I don't think your mother's house. The name of the bar is your mother's house, or restaurant. Cheer to. Aren't they bringing cheer to your mother's house? Not cheer at your mother's house.
They're going to bring cheer
to your mother's house.
How can you bring cheer? Well, I guess you could bring...
Yeah, that's what I think. I think we should fix this. They're bringing cheer to your mother's house in Garden City Park, Long Island, on Friday, December the 12th.
I don't know.
I think so. Anyhow, to, at, whatever. They're bringing cheer, all right?
We're
cheer
bringing
will
cheer.
Cheer will be there.
And happiness and all sorts of fun stuff.
We're once again collecting...
Tidings we bring.
What?
Tidings.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Once again, collecting unwrapped toy donations this year to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation. All kicks off at 1 o'clock on Friday, December the 12th at your mother's house, brought to you by Amazon Pickup. How about this? I'm walking the dogs yesterday. There's a big bag of clothing in the garage. I said, sure.
Donations.
What is this? That's donations.
Yeah.
I said, for what? She says, it's clothes that the boys have outgrown, and we're going to donate it. I said, to who? She said, I don't know yet. She said, yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, she'll find people. That's great.
Yeah, whether it's the Salvation Army or
toys,
some
clothes, whatever.
Charity that comes and picks it up. Yeah, there's bags full of stuff.
Should.
I said, what happens if they want to ever wear this stuff?
They're not going to wear it again.
Doesn't fit them.
Doesn't fit them. It's done.
Yeah. So all
Cassie does that to my stuff all the time. I'll just come home, stuff missing.
But I should not get like a sign off on this?
No.
Why?
Why do you need to sign off? Are you wearing it?
No, I'm not wearing it. It's not,
so it's just going to go to waste. So there are people.
There could be things of mine in there. No, I'm fine with donating it. But I think I should get a sign off.
I think she should take some of your fatty jeans and donate those.
No.
So you never go back to that life.
She feels so free to go in my closet and do whatever she wants.
She should.
She goes, oh, by the way, I'm going to
buys all the clothes anyway.
I'm going to be wallpapering your closet. I'm like, what do you mean?
She's personally wallpapering the closet?
Yeah. I said, I don't want that. Well, I'm going to do that. Well, then why ask me?
Just to make you feel part of the decision.
But I'm not. I'm part of no decision.
Well, right, but she wants to make you like
So all of a sudden,
feel like
she goes,
it.
do you love it? I don't
care.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Well, but I think if you actually took an active role and like, yeah, I like it or I don't like it, she would involve you in more decisions. If you don't care that she's doing it in the first place,
right,
or what it looks
well,
like.
I didn't need it.
Well,
she
no one
said,
needs it.
I'm going to do this. I said, no,
right, but
please don't. She said, well, no, I'm going to.
Yeah.
She wanted to do it, so she did it.
So she did it.
Yeah.
If you actually like were like, hey, no, I like this wallpaper better than this wallpaper, maybe you would be involved more in the decision making.
Maybe.
But she's like, he doesn't care. I'm going to show him a bunch of different stuff. It won't matter. I'll just do it. And then he'll pretend like it doesn't.
But why is that something that
he'll
needs
pretend
to be
like
done?
he's upset?
Why in the world? I'm not pretending. I don't care. But why in the world does my closet have to be wallpaper?
Because.
But it's
What
my
she wanted to
closet.
do, it's not your closet.
What
It's
do you
her-
mean?
It's her closet. It's her house. If she walked in there tomorrow and said, you got too much space, I want half your closet, guess who would have
I'm
your
not,
closet?
no.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
She'd wipe you right out.
No, she'd have to lease it.
No.
No.
My wife does the same thing to me.
No.
I got one cabinet, and then she slowly infiltrates
Well,
my
I already
cabinet.
have that with the dresser. The dresser's like 6. I got 2. She got 4.
No.
So I was willing to look past that. But if she said, okay, so this little nook of your closet, I'm going to take it over. No, you can lease it. You can lease it.
Now, how's she paying you?
I don't know.
Favors?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
That's a nice deal.
You
If
know
you
what?
can get it. It's a nice deal if you can get it. I like little by little stuff in my one cabinet
starts to dwindle.
Oh, look, here's some glass, here's some cups. And then I get to talking to like, hey, you think we can move this stuff? To where? To where, Cass?
That's right. Because
I have nowhere else to put it.
She wants it. She wants it.
You have every single cabinet in the whole kitchen. I have one single one that has my vitamins in it, and you want it out. Just the two. It's
Well,
two
she probably
shelves.
say, well, why do your vitamins have to be in the kitchen? I know how this game works.
Well, because I go to because that's where I need to take them so I remember. All right? All I'm asking for is one. That's it.
She'd
One
probably say,
cabinet.
put them in the downstairs bathroom.
No. That's my cabinet.
That's what they think.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm keeping that cabinet. That's my cabinet.
Okay, for now.
And she's going to hear that, and I'm going to come home, and my cabinet's going to be no longer.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's going to have like the big the police tape
No,
across it.
It'll just have
no
her
longer
stuff.
Rick's
It'll have
cabinet.
her stuff in it. That's it. My stuff will be gone.
Uh-huh.
And I put your stuff somewhere else. Great.
I love that too.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my
Well,
favorite.
where are my pants? Oh, I moved. But it's yeah.
And then she gets mad at me. Like, where is it? Well, you don't know? No, I don't know. I didn't move it. It's over here now. Great.
Yeah. I get the other day. Oh, I put dividers in the drawers. Well, okay. well, why? Because I wanted to do that. But why? Why do they go in my drawers? Like, you want to put in your drawers? Yeah,
Because we have no say. Because I think if we were more active, we'd probably have more of a say. It's our own fault. It's our own fault.
Yeah, because we're too just like casual, right? Like,
that's it.
Whatever. Unless it's one of the things that drives me crazy. Like the other day when the football turned off, I was going crazy.
All right, but that's not her fault.
No, but she had to bear the brunt of me going crazy. Like it was really outrageous.
It's a
the way
football
I
Sunday.
acted.
I get it. I mean, I don't know. If
And also, it felt like when you used to mess with the remotes when you'd be staying outside. So I put on so we have 6 TVs.
Your roommate, what's he doing? Get him on the phone.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him. He's like, no, Dad, I'm going to let you talk to him. I was like, you're crazy.
So I put on and you need YouTube TV for multiple games.
Right.
So I put on the one game, then the other one shuts off. Put on this. I'm like, what? And I'm screaming. What is happening?
What
What
is
is
screaming? And
Yeah.
Sherry comes around. She's like, what's the matter? What's wrong? I said, major problems.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's tough.
It was, and this just goes to show how much I care and how broken I am at the same time. It was so stressful. So I'm sitting there, I go, forget it. Football's ruined. They're like,
You missed like 5 minutes.
It's 1:45. So I picked the Steelers at a Survivor. We couldn't get the Steelers
Oh,
game
no.
on. I was like, forget it. So they're going to lose. I was like, so that's done. Like I was losing it. I was completely losing it. It was you say nothing gets to you.
Right.
I was having a literal nervous breakdown. Yes.
Yeah, right. But here's what I'm sure Sherry's thinking to herself. If he was that serious about this, like she probably just brushes it off, like because this is just who you are and she's used to it.
Right.
Like if he was that serious about it, he would know exactly what to do. Like he would have the passwords.
No, but
would understand.
he doesn't know.
No, but he doesn't care to know.
But I don't have that knowledge. Like I don't think to look where it's originating from.
Well, I mean, because you've chosen not to have that knowledge.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that could be a thing.
Right. Like I do. Like
you knew that if it wasn't
just because,
in the right location.
Well, because sometimes I'm having to watch stuff on the road, right? So they'll tell me like, hey, can you where's your location? And then you'll have to put in allowed to use the location.
Whatever, but she's like, well, obviously when you went to Lancaster last time, I'm like, I've never done that.
Someone did.
Maybe
Yeah.
I think Ben probably did
Ben
at some
signed
point.
into the account, obviously, and it changed the location and never went back to
Oh my God,
that's brutal, though.
The stress was it was
Yeah, that's tough.
Nothing I've ever experienced before.
Because you won't know till you know.
Right.
Right? Like,
I was like, they keep shutting up!
Well, because you're not using it for anything else.
Right.
You don't use that.
I don't have it for anything else.
Exactly right. Me too. I just have I don't even have YouTube TV.
All I have is a Sunday Ticket. That's the only time I ever put YouTube on. And this is year 2. We're a year and a half in. Nothing like this has ever happened. So the stress was through the roof.
It was through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
It was, and then I can't handle it. I was like, football's ruined.
I don't know if you handled it the right way, but I can understand the anxiety.
All right, let's get to some of the calls. You like the calls, right?
I love the calls.
Oh, you know what though? We probably should break.
Let's take one call. You teased.
One call. All right, we'll take one call and then we'll break. Al in Newark. Al, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Up early on this highway fighting this traffic. Just wanted to bring up the Skattebo. I know you guys kind of left the topic for a minute, but you know, while you guys have been talking, there's so many analogies that just come to mind, and I'm with Skattebo. I love the message that he sent out because I feel as though
what message did he send out?
The media.
What message?
Excuse me.
What message did he send out?
When he texted, he basically said, "Hey, if you got an issue with what I'm doing, and you don't have anything positive to say, kick rocks." Pretty much, and I agree with that because it's not like the guy is out here abusing his girlfriend, his wife.
Oh
he's not doing
God.
drugs.
Nobody. I mean, Al, come on, man. No one is saying that he's doing anything which is just horrendous. We're just saying that the look and B, the fact that you just suffered a massive injury and you're out there doing physical things is not smart to do.
Right, but again, here's what I don't like, and we've gotten to this. This happened with the whole Odell stuff, right? When he started, proposing to kicking nets and peeing on the field and all those other things, was we would get those same phone calls. The defense was, hey, it's only celebrations. It's not, getting arrested or two different things.
Of course.
Right. Like, I mean,
no one is comparing these two
one
things.
Is just, you're a terrible person, and the other one is you're not a great teammate.
Right. You're crossing the line. So, I mean, the Giants had a major problem with that. I think that's why they traded him.
But I mean,
he's doing that crap.
There are some really bad people that end up being great teammates that aren't disruptive to what's going on in the locker room. And there's some really great guys that are awesome husbands and awesome friends that are disruptive teammates.
I'm not saying he's not the salt of the earth guy.
I played with guys
think he made a mistake.
That could be the greatest people you've ever met in your entire life that aren't great teammates.
I think he made a mistake, and I think to make matters worse, he doubled down on that mistake. Now, see, this is the thing. We're not saying this. Peter VG sends in a tweet. People upset with Cam can go scratch. What do they think these players are supposed to do? Be locked in their rooms training, watching film every day? No one is saying that he shouldn't be at the event.
No.
Go to the event.
Go to the event.
Just don't participate in the event.
That's right.
No, I don't want physical participation from a guy recovering from that.
I don't need you pushing people around.
Is that really that difficult to understand? Does it sound like we're saying whatever you do, don't go to the event? Go to the event.
Right. I think that we take two extremes here. I think especially in the city, we have two extremes. It's either extreme hate or it's irrational defense, right? Like there's no middle ground,
right?
Like if there is a middle ground and you try to go, hey, listen, in the grand scheme of things, not a huge deal because he didn't get hurt, but in a perfect world, probably don't like him front row not playing after a gruesome injury, getting pushed around.
Yes,
it's you're an idiot then. Well, okay, right, because it's not.
That's where we are.
He's not abusing people. Well, that's not what anyone's saying.
Yeah, no one is saying that, so don't even bring that to the table. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Today's rolling. I feel good about this show today.
Well, you know why though? Because you love these kind of shows.
What do you mean?
Because it's bouncy.
I like the bouncy.
You love the bouncy.
I mean, one day, 4 hours, same
That's
topic.
too
That
much.
gets a little
It's
dragging in the mud. We got baseball, we got basketball, we got football, we got levity.
Paper cuts.
I mean, this is
that's more than a paper cut.
Yeah,
that's a grade 3.
You think?
And all of a sudden, I was like, oh!
That's a grade 3 paper cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I won up Karl Anthony Towns? Mm-hmm. All right, let's break. We'll be back. We'll do more of this. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
FanDuel is the #1 sportsbook for same-game parlays. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel is the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love the way you want. FanDuel is the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live all in one easy-to-use app. Head to FanDuel.com/K to sign up today. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877 8HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Alan Hahn here to tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. They remodeled a bath in my house, converting a tub into a shower. The result, amazing. Bath Fitter offers custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, durable with no demo, no mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement. Take advantage of their biggest sale of the year. Save up to $800 on a complete Bath Fitter system. See their website or call for details and start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team.
Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now, ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you. Am I supposed to know this, Ray? Probably so, right?
No, this is the theme of a guy you once had on your show late at night, but it didn't come to pass.
Mankind?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nick Foley, Long Island's own.
Yeah. I think he's best-selling author as well.
Yeah, that's
correct.
correct.
You ever meet Mankind?
I have.
What a great guy.
Great guy.
I mean, unbelievable guy. I'll tell you that story.
Yeah, he had the same finishing move as you. Sacco.
Yeah. That's nice.
What?
No, that's keep it classy.
I mean, it's true. Nothing.
It's not
true.
true.
That was pretty good.
Just to let you know, that was never my move.
No. Sheets.
No.
Just on your stomach.
Come on.
I mean,
you could have left it alone.
All right.
You could have left it alone.
He can't, but he can't.
Your belly button?
That's the problem. He can't. Okay. And you know what's going to happen?
Don't take me down that road.
You know
where
down.
that
You
road
took
leads.
me down.
You know where that road leads to.
You know what's going to happen? Later today at some point, John's going to walk in. Dave, can I talk to you? What's wrong? You can't let him do that.
Don't even start.
What do you mean?
Listen, it's been bad. Like, there are things that I have done.
What's been
that
bad?
You've get like, no, I've done some things and said some things that you get blamed for, and it's not fair to you.
Right.
Nothing was worse than what he said that you got blamed for.
Unbelievable.
There is no reason at all that you should have been blamed for that.
Well, that's how it works.
That was crazy time.
That's how it works. I think I take more slings and arrows than anybody, and I'm not really quite sure why. Like, RJ said something. Ray echoed it. The two of those guys are parroting this thing over and over and over. Then I said, you probably shouldn't say that.
Right.
And they come in, Dave, you're the one that really added too much to it. You shouldn't do that.
RJ and I were right.
You really highlighted it.
I don't know why you keep harping on this.
You took it from one meaning, one connotation to another, and for that you were wrong. That's what our boss said. So listen, you're out of control.
Oh, yes.
We're here to rein you in.
Okay.
And we're going to do our best.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously, I can't be trusted.
You're Cam Skattebo right now. You're just out of control.
I'm going to send a nasty tweet to everyone.
To be
if you don't
in.
like what I'm doing, screw you.
You should say that to him today at our meeting.
You should.
If you don't like it,
I don't
go
think
kick
we're,
rocks.
I don't think we're
See how
having
far
a
that that
meeting
takes
today.
you.
don't tease me like that.
I want you to see how far that takes you.
What?
Doing the Cam Skattebo route.
No, but I wouldn't say that.
Oh, here he is.
What?
Of course he's listening.
What, John?
Morning, John.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. We didn't equate it. That's what he said.
Yeah.
No one equated it. That's what he said.
No, I think John's 100% right.
No.
This is what leadership.
You're not right.
No.
This is what the Giants need. The
You
Giants
said
need,
what you meant.
The Giants need John.
You said what you meant, and once you recognize that you probably shouldn't say it, now all of a sudden it's our fault.
We did the art of something that you, for all your great talents, you're great. You struggle with this. You struggle with the
subtlety. You're going to say, right?
I don't believe in subtlety
because you just can't let things be.
Nope.
You have to.
I'm going to hammer you right over the head with it,
like the Kool-Aid man.
Yep. I'm going to make sure you heard it.
This is what leadership looks like.
What?
John, this
John's
is how you
text
lead.
us-
Yeah.
Yeah, great. It's unbelievable, these guys.
I'm not even going to get into this because I don't think we can. Let's go to Bobby in Belmore. Bobby, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. How are you?
Good morning. Listen, I mean, I couldn't stand attending the event, but to make a public appearance in a ring when one guy has a half a sack, late to meetings or sleeping in meetings, and the other guy's ankle was twisted at a 90-degree angle. I mean, Carter has more red light therapy and he has sacks, and your team sucks. You don't see Jason Darton there. I think it's
Or
just
Jackson.
an example of what the Giants have been going through, and it's dysfunctional. And I blame the owner, I blame the management, because these guys do what they want, and they're representing the Giants, and I just think it's a real bad look. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, forget
It's
the
not
social
great
media
timing.
crap.
Bobby, thanks for the phone call. It's not great timing.
It's not. It doesn't look good. It's
They
not
weren't
great
in the
timing.
ring. They were in the front row, ring side. So it's Jackson Dart. Make sure we have all the facts correct.
All right. Well, he messed up the name.
Well, I know,
but he's
but
right.
it's-
Jackson Dart was not
if you-
there front and center.
If you had no idea what he was talking about and you just heard they were in the ring, it's completely different than what actually happened.
Well, they were on the side, and there was pushing and shoving, and it just felt very unnecessary. Tyrone Tracy on Cam Skattebo being at this event.
See, I wasn't there last night. You best believe I was fighting. I was fighting at home though, telling him to duck and sit down. But it's Cam a wild man. Cam a wild man. So everybody knows that. So he gonna go out there and do what he do.
That's great. Cam's a wild man. He's going to go out there and do what he's going to do.
I think we also have to acknowledge that just the mentality has changed now
What
with
do you mean?
athletes. I just
Explain.
think that the mentality, as far as what guys are okay with, right? Like what guys, there's so much more that goes into it, right? Just building your brand and things that you're going to do. Hey, listen, there's a great opportunity. It's just, is this the right time to do it? Now, if you think this is the only time that you're going to be offered the opportunity to do this and you want to just take advantage of it and then deal with whatever comes along with it, okay. But, you're just like, the more you put yourself in these positions, the more people will have opinions about it. Like some will protect you and some will have a problem with it. Your teammates, yeah, no problem. This is who he is. Yeah, well, what happened if he did get hurt?
Could you imagine what
How
we
would you
would
feel
be
about
doing
that?
if he got hurt?
Right.
If he fell on the ankle and something happened to it, what the conversations would be?
Right.
There'd probably still be people like, you know what? He's still got to live his life and do his thing.
I guess. Until it starts costing him time. If it did cost him time, like if he does something to it and now all of a sudden his rehab gets screwed up and he's not available to start the season next year.
But was it Jack Hughes just got hurt?
Yeah,
Gonna miss
dinner.
8 weeks. But they didn't do anything like that you question. I don't know exactly.
Well, depending on what happened. I don't know exactly what happened.
Right, but
depending
it
on what
doesn't
was
sound like
happening.
it was something that was like outlandish. It sounded like it was.
Well, you don't know.
I
know, but you don't know. Right, he's not being criticized. I'm sure there are people upset about it.
Yeah, but no one has
but it happened
criticized
at
him
dinner.
at all.
There's a freak
if you're
accident
doing
at
a
dinner.
normal life event, when you go above and beyond to do things that people are like, I'm not sure about that, and something happens, that's when they freak out.
Right.
If he's walking down the street and a cab runs over his ankle, you're like, he did nothing wrong with that.
No, if you're on the highway and you're driving the speed limit and you get into an accident, listen, it's an accident. There's nothing you can do about
Right.
it. But if you're weaving through traffic at 90 miles an hour and something happens, well, guess what? Yeah, it's an accident, but who was like, you have a lot to do with that accident, right? Like, because you're driving recklessly, you're driving like an idiot. Like, if you're not driving like that, there's a better chance that nothing happens. It's just you put yourself in a spot where, God forbid, something happened. Now, what happens?
That's exactly right. Now, nothing happened, so the people that are going to take the other side are going to say, see, nothing happened, so why are we discussing it? I think his reaction is bad. I think knowing that people were this upset and just being like, well, if you're upset with me, screw you. Right. I just think it's a bad look.
Well, listen, he's a young kid. Hopefully he learns from this. Doesn't sound like he is with his response, but maybe someone gets in his ear and say, hey, listen, it's not that you went. No one has a problem with you going.
Right.
It's just that under the circumstances, you coming back from a gruesome injury, it's only been a couple weeks. Like, I don't know what the healing looks like at this point, but like, do we need you pushing people around? Because God forbid something happens. Like, you take an unnecessary risk right now. The most important thing is you getting back in your career. Right? Like, that should be the number one priority, which I'm sure it is. But, I mean, he decided to go. Luckily, nothing happened. Some people liked it. A lot of people didn't. And now, I mean, we get through it. This will be a dead story by tomorrow.
As it should be. Remember Joe in Ocean Gate? We went to him yesterday, and he wasn't even there.
Mm-mm.
No. He says he wants to take responsibility, accountability, and maybe there's an apology as well. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Morning, guys. I do take full accountability for yesterday.
What happened? What happened?
I was doing an imitation of Abdul Carter missing a meeting or coming in late, and then you guys hung up on me before you locked the doors before I could get in. So I apologize.
All right. Well, you know what? You've won us back. What do you got this morning?
That's a tough bit on the radio, though. In fairness to us, that's a tough bit.
Actually, you guys were just talking about closets. So when we moved into our house, I actually built my wife like a closet in the bedroom that didn't exist prior to. And
you did this by yourself?
My son. What's that?
You did this by yourself?
Well, I had the help of a friend, but yeah, we did.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I mean, it's unbelievable how capable people are and how incapable, in fact, I am.
No, I think it's how incapable you choose to be.
I don't know.
I think if you wanted to do something.
You think I could build a closet?
I think you could probably go on YouTube and learn to build a closet.
I don't know.
I don't think it would be a great closet.
No, I don't think so either. Go ahead.
So then eventually, when my son moved out for the service, my wife took over. So she had her closet in the bedroom. She took over my son's closet, and I only have 2 drawers in the dresser, just like you, Dave. And now I'm like pushed to like a little closet that's like a coat closet. That's my stuff.
Yeah.
So I know how you guys feel about that. But
well, I mean, you built the closet. Dave and I didn't build anything.
I haven't built anything. I can't build anything.
They even put little organizers in.
It's
made it nice. So, I was thinking, I had that thing yesterday triggered me, and with the whole Joe Shane thing and fired, not fired, or whatever. And I'm in Wawa, and I see Saquon has his own sandwich now, and all these, and it just triggered me that like Shane could have traded him, and at least got something.
Well, the owner said no.
Instead, he let him walk.
The owner said no.
But to trade him now,
that's just the owner wouldn't trade him. Yeah, no, the owner wouldn't trade him.
Yeah, I wonder why. And thanks to culture, I wonder why the owner wouldn't allow him to be traded, but then would allow him to leave.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand.
Right, like if you're gonna be involved in decision making, then
make the right decision,
go all the way through.
Well, here's
like,
the problem.
See it to the end.
Right, but the problem is that he's making decisions that aren't necessarily just football related. They're also business related.
Sure.
Which they clearly paid attention to. Which is, I think, part of the reason why Jameis Winston started. Because there's no way anyone's showing up if Russell Wilson's starting. The same reason why Tommy DeVito started and it wasn't Drew Lock.
That's correct.
Which is understandable. Listen, I mean, it is a business, right? Especially when you get to the point of the season where your season is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, over. Right? You're 2-8.
Well, I mean, are you? Not that I would go now anyway, but would you be more inclined to go if Jameis Winston is starting or if Russell Wilson is starting?
So I think the thought back then is he's our most popular player, right? He gives us helps us at least stay competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So why would we trade him? Well, you should trade him because if you're not bringing him back,
that's
at least get something for him.
Hey, you trade him to Houston and hopefully he resigns there, and you don't have to deal with him.
Which helps you football wise, but doesn't help you business wise.
Mm-hmm. But letting him go in the offseason, that helps you business wise.
Well, but that's more ends up being, well, we'll see what happens with moves in the offseason and then what the team looks like. And if we win, that'll be good. If we don't, and it turns out like it did.
Oh yeah, that'll be bad.
That'll be the worst.
Yeah, the absolute worst. Stamatis, Astoria. Good morning, Stamatis. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Good. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. So really quick, just wanted to kind of explain the other side of the Skattebo thing. So WWE comes to town, often, but yet like on Monday was this John Cena's farewell thing. So it was like every star under the sun was there. It was supposed to be like a really big deal. So you could see why they did it. They had the front line, everything, and they.
Why the WWE did it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I know why they did it.
Well, they don't care. I mean,
right.
I don't question them.
Right. Whenever they come to New York, they usually get athletes. Remember when Jalen Brunson and Halliburton did it during the playoffs? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, we remember. And people weren't happy that Jalen was getting into the ring with the thumb he just had fixed.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. So, the idea that, the injury could have happened, it's a minuscule risk. I mean, they set it up and they stage it a certain way.
Yeah, but Stamatis, why take the risk, though?
Look, I agree. I know what you guys mean, but, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's, there is a business aspect to it. He's, and it's selfish, yes. He's promoting his brand, I guess. He's getting himself on the air. He's doing whatever. He just went viral the other night because he has a Twitch stream that I watch, and he shows his ankle and his foot on the stream.
I saw that. I saw that he was like playing video games or something.
Yeah, he's moving it around.
Right? Yeah.
Right, he's moving it around. Goes, update. Look at this. My foot's moving. My toes are moving. I'm doing great. So, maybe he's a little further along than people think, and the risk wasn't as big to him. I don't know. I mean, I love the kid. I can't
yeah,
get
right.
enough
But
of him.
Stamatis, think of what we're doing right now. You're celebrating the fact that his ankle and his toes are moving. Like that's like we're celebrating that. So why put yourself in a spot where hey, again, no one's saying don't go. No one's saying
go.
Don't sit front row ringside. Just don't be a part of the the physical portion of the script.
That's right.
Maybe if the guy wants to come over there and get as you're sitting down and wants to chirp you and say nasty things to you, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, Abdul Carter's the one that comes in. Although maybe it shouldn't be Abdul Carter because of what's going on with him either.
Yeah, that's not a great. And he busts out a belt. Just the whole optics of all of it are very strange. All right, let's unpack this with Louis Riddick. He's our resident GM, and he'll join us next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you can get up to 40% off, plus up to an extra $1,000 off select innovative appliances like GE Profile. Add a touch of ease to your holiday with the all-in-one combo to wash and dry your laundry in one machine. And refrigerators with built-in convenient features like the dual dispense autofill water pitcher. Shop Black Friday savings on select GE Profile appliances, plus get free delivery now at the Home Depot. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $396 or more. Offer valid 11/5 through 12/3. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Wednesday. Here is Susie Cerrone.
A good Wednesday morning. Alternate side meters in effect. Some slick roads in the tri-state this morning. Be careful out there. Crash on the LIE Eastman at 108th Street in the right lane. Inbound George, 45 for the upper, 30 at the lower. That's the worst of it. The Lincoln or Holland, 10 to 15 apiece. There's a crash on the Belt Parkway Eastman at the Cross Island, blocking a lane. Accident on 80 Eastman at exit 37 in Denville in the left lane. No incidents on the Garden State Parkway. Big problem in Connecticut. 95 northbound is shut down from exit 5 to exit 6 in Greenwich. We're sponsored by Unbound.org. A girl in Kenya dreams of becoming a doctor. Reach out and change her world. It'll change your own. More at Unbound.org. I'm Susie Cerrone on 880 ESPN New York.
One 877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
New York Lottery's holiday scratch-off games are the perfect gift for everyone on your list.
Like me, your Aunt Jules. I told you I didn't need a gift this year, but I secretly really want one.
Or me, your neighbor Frank. I hope you didn't forget I'm coming to your holiday party tonight.
Or me. Why does no one ever think of the voiceover guy? Anyway, New York Lottery's holiday scratch-off games have more winners and top prizes up to $5,000. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I'm walking the dogs yesterday. There's a big bag of clothing in the garage. I said, Joe, what is this? That's donations. Yeah, but I should not get like a sign off on this? She feels so free to go in my closet and do whatever she wants. She goes, I'm going to be wallpapering your closet. I said, I don't want that. Well, I'm going to do that. It's her closet. It's her house. If she walked in there tomorrow and said, you got too much space, I want half your closet. No. She'd wipe you right out. No, she'd have to lease it.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
We'll bite right back.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you. ESPN New York. We roll along on a Wednesday. Stump Rothenberg later this hour. Now we have our buddy, the great Louis Riddick, joins the show. Louis, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're ready for the Riddick Report, and it's brought to you by Sloman's. So we've talked about this a lot. I'm sure you thought you were going to get this question. I don't know your take. I haven't heard what you think about this. Do you have an issue with the Cam Skattebo, Abdul Carter going to the event and being involved at 2-9 and coming off a massive injury to the ankle? Is that a problem for you?
Yeah, look, I think, the optics aren't good. They just aren't. Okay. And I know there's going to be people who say, well, who cares? I mean, they're not, Cam, even though he had a pretty gruesome injury, he's not playing. There's nothing he can do as far as the team is concerned right now. He's free to spend his off-field time the way he wants. But look, the optics of it aren't good. You're a rookie who had a gruesome injury. You really have endeared yourself to the New York, fan base. You're someone who they're probably still counting on to be an integral part of what they're trying to do. It's just not necessarily a good look. I mean, I would assume he wasn't really in any danger of re-injuring his ankle, given all the theatrics of, professional wrestling that are involved. And when you're talking about Abdul, look, I think his play so far this year obviously has not been exactly what he wants it to be or what they want it to be. And given some of the other issues as far as his dependability, let's just put it that way, that's another situation. It's just not a good look. So I think they could have made better choices. Ultimately, it's going to affect, what Cam ultimately becomes on the football field or what Abdul ultimately becomes that one incident. No, but I think they could have made better choices. Yeah, I do.
Lewis, who do you blame for this? I know ultimately it's Abdul Carter's fault because he's the one he says it hasn't been a full season. The report initially was it's been late for meetings throughout the course of the season. Then it's the red light therapy. But I said to Dave, as we started the show, well, how come everyone else knew that there was a meeting? You know what I mean? So is it like, in my experience I've had, it's a veteran guy or it's a coaching staff, like someone's had the leadership to make sure the young guys know exactly what's expected.
Look, you know what? Okay, so I look at this two ways. Of course, there's a veteran leadership component that exists in the locker room that you would hope can corral someone who isn't quite doing things the way you need them to do, to the point where they don't become an issue, like meaning they wind up getting fined, suspended, sat down at the beginning of a football game, whatever it is. You would hope that there was enough leadership in the locker room in order to kind of make sure it doesn't rise to that point. But ultimately, this falls on the player. Okay, it just does. There comes a point in time where you just need to grow up and understand that people are counting on you. You have a responsibility to the team, to your family, to yourself, to be a freaking pro. And that's what it is. So just get your ass in there on time. Be where you're supposed to be on time. All the other excuses are just that, man. They're just excuses. Unless there was some kind of life or death situation where either you were in imminent danger or a family member or something that was just like an extenuating circumstance, there's no excuse for not being where you're supposed to be when you're a professional and being someone who's accountable. There just isn't. So I don't have a whole lot of tolerance for that crap. I don't want to put it on the rest of the team. I don't want to put it on the coaching staff. I don't want to put it on the GM or the owner. That stuff ultimately falls on the individual player to kind of grow up and be a pro. And we've seen this since the beginning of time. Guys who kind of understand that, and then guys who are constantly kind of walking that fine line between being an idiot and being someone who can be counted on. So look, it doesn't mean that he's going to continue to have that kind of behavior going forward, but whether you're a first-year player or a 15-year player, being a pro is being a pro, and it's just a choice. It's that simple.
So, has your opinion changed the football player Abdul Carter with this whole season and lack of tremendous on-field success? It feels like, and half the sack, No, it hasn't changed. Only because I think we're too quick to want to make sweeping assessments of players after. I mean, we're just talking about one season here right now. I mean, how we do it after one freaking game. I mean, and we do it in the media, we do it as fans, we do it as just casual observers. And look, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that my feelings have changed. I watched Abdul play at Penn State. I watched him. I talked to him. I talked to his coaches. We called a couple of their games. I sat in production meetings with him. No, but I do think there needs to be some serious self-assessment that takes place in the offseason on his part and the people who are around him and the people who are, a part of his inner circle to say, hey, look, man, there's a lot more expected of you than this, both on the field and off the field. And a lot of times those two things kind of run together. They just do. But no, I'm not willing to say, no, but just like there's many players. There's a bunch of young players this year that right now people are trying to make sweeping generalizations about. And we all know that's foolish to do because, look, our players' evolution isn't always just linear. It's not just a straight line up, and everything goes perfectly. These guys are human beings, but there are certain players who need to kind of get their rear end in gear and understand what's required to play this game at a high level at this level of football. And Abdul sounding like he's one of them.
Louis Riddick joins us here on the show. Louis, two-part question. I hate these, but I have to ask because Dave's going to ask the next one. Did it look different? Yeah. Did it look different with Mike Kafka? And second part of the question is because it doesn't make any sense to Dave or I. We're looking for someone to answer the question. Why is it now once Kafka takes over that they go to Jameis Winston and Brian Daboll felt like Russell Wilson should be the backup when Russell Wilson clearly couldn't really play anymore?
Well, newsflash, not all coaches agree on things. Newsflash, not all coaching staffs are in harmony when it comes to who should play and who shouldn't play. There are differences of opinion, and that's what makes the world go round. But we all know what they say about opinions and what they're like, okay? And a lot of times, within a building, there's just not agreement. And look, I'm someone who, as much as I respect Russ, felt as though Russ's best days were behind him. I'm also someone who who felt like and who continues to feel like, look, Jameis is one of those like severely streaky, extremely streaky, hot and cold, up and down type players. Although he played a pretty damn good game just this past week and had them in a position to win the ball game. He had them in position to win it, and he made some spectacular throws, especially down the stretch. He made some big time throws. So, but look, as far as how they arrived at this point and why it took Brian getting fired and Mike being, put in there as the interim head coach to kind of make this kind of switch, only thing I can point to is in my experience, I've been on staffs where not everyone saw things the same, but ultimately, as the late great Bill Walsh said, there's people who are paid to give opinions and there are people who are paid to make decisions. Brian was being paid to make decisions, so ultimately it was his. Now he's no longer making those decisions, and Mike is making them. And you see how different that can look when someone else is in charge.
Louis Riddick with us here on a Wednesday morning, ESPN New York. So let's flip over to the Jets. They make the change at quarterback. They had to, right? This doesn't come as a surprise, and this is the right move in your opinion?
Yeah, it is. Look, ultimately, it's a production business, and as much as I like Justin as a person and believe in, his physical skills, as a quarterback, it's just not coming together. And some of that is on him. Some of that is on, the situation that he's involved with. Some of that's on Tanner Engstrand. I mean, there's just a lot of things that go into it. But yeah, they had no other choice. I mean, this offense was historically inept as far as throwing the football is concerned, and you got to do something. You just can't continue to sit back and watch that go the way it was going. And I for one personally, I'm pretty disappointed. I thought this would be a much more productive acquisition when they brought him there, and looks like I was wrong, just like a lot of the people in that building were wrong.
Louis, if it's you, when you're the one making these decisions, you think that you need to take a real hard look at Tanner Engstrand at the end of the season, knowing that you're trying to draft a quarterback?
Absolutely. There's no question about that. Look, and that's not, and I can't say right now, even though I've spoken to him in person, I'd have to really go through and do a comprehensive look. You'd have to do a 17-game study. You'd have to talk to players. You'd have to talk to other coaches. You'd have to talk to Tanner himself and really try to get a good feel for whether or not you felt this was the guy to lead your team in the future as an offense and in particular as a groomer of a franchise quarterback. Yeah, I think you have to do that. You have to. You can't assume. And I think, look, it's always dangerous from the outside looking in to make a sweeping generalization about something that you don't really know about. And you don't really know how he goes about his business. But I can tell you what, if I was on the inside, and a lot of times, even when you're on the inside, front office people and owners and scouts, they're not in football meetings. They're not in install meetings. They're not present at walkthroughs and listening to how stuff is installed and how it's corrected and how it's critiqued and then how it's, continually monitored as far as a player's development is going from a coaching perspective. They don't always have all the information really at their disposal either as it's happening in real time. So you have to go back and kind of go through all that again. Somebody in New York has to make sure, starting with Aaron Glenn in particular, whether it has to make sure that he's the guy that they need and that they and that should be in charge of what's going to be yet another attempt at trying to find and groom and develop a franchise quarterback. There's no doubt about that. And I think Tanner should probably be expecting that.
How do you – I know it's a little premature, but it's going to be a topic that's probably big this offseason. I imagine the Jets are going to either draft or trade for a quarterback. How do you feel about Justin Fields as the backup and kind of that 1B, maybe has to start 3-4 games before they hand it over? Do you feel confident in him in that role, or maybe you think that you move on from him altogether this offseason?
Yeah, I think there's two parts of that. Do I feel confident that he'd be able to handle that kind of role from a position-specific skills perspective? Yeah, I do. But see, it's not just about that. See, being a backup requires a certain kind of, let's just say, disposition, a certain kind of football and personal character, meaning are you going to be someone who's going to continually stay locked in and motivated to support the guy who's number one on the depth chart, a guy who is going to, are you the kind of guy who is going to be a great sounding board for that individual, a very supportive person for that individual? Are you someone who is very intrinsically motivated and self-motivated to always stay ready. Look, I'm not saying Justin isn't that guy. I'm just saying once you've been the guy at a place and then you wind up being told, like in this particular instance, that you wouldn't be the guy, and that maybe that comes with a pay cut. You're not the center of attention anymore. You're not getting all the reps anymore. You are strictly in a supportive role, in an emergency type of role. Some guys just can't handle that. Some guys are just like, nah, you know what? If I'm not the guy, I don't really want to be the guy who's supporting the guy. And that's not necessarily a knock on them, but not everybody's cut out for that kind of role. There are guys who are great backups, who have that kind of mental, that kind of disposition, and there are guys who are just like, no, that guy's either starting or he does not really bring the kind of value to your football team as a backup that you ideally want. And I've seen it. I'm not going to name any names, but I've been places where I've seen it. Guys who were real good starters, but as backups, they were awful. They just didn't have the right profile to be a backup. And I don't know if Justin does. I can't say yes or no. But that's something else that they'll have to figure out, and he'll have to figure out whether or not he even wants to consider something like that, which I couldn't answer that.
I love guys like that. You're in the locker room and they're like, no, I don't know why I'm not playing. I don't know why. Yeah, if I was the coach, I'd play me. I don't know why they're playing this guy. Lewis, can you explain to me what the hell's going on in Cleveland? It doesn't feel like Stefanski wanted Shedeur, but like to not have one rep.
We literally were just talking about this in a production meeting, so I'm getting ready to go and get up here in about 45 minutes. I don't know. And you know what? That's the unfortunate thing. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to certain organizations about how they are really being run and operated internally, and what their process is as far as making decisions at any position, let alone the most important position in team sports, that being the quarterback position. And Cleveland is right at the very top of the unknown. I don't know what the hell's going on there. I don't know what to believe. Something seems off. Something seems really off. And a lot of times, the simplest explanation is the right one. And to me, the simplest explanation there is not everybody wanted Shedeur there. Not everybody is necessarily pulling for him. And not everybody necessarily gives a damn whether he succeeds or not. That's the simplest explanation for me. And I'm not necessarily saying it's the right one, but I think I'm probably barking up the right tree. And that's why, again, the only thing that you can really find worthwhile talking about when it comes to this organization a lot of times is, well, how many draft picks do they have for the next draft? I mean, what's the next basket of hope that we can sell to fans? Like, it's the same thing every year. And when that kind of thing seems to be cropping up every year, year after year, that you're looking forward to the next year and you're counting draft picks and everyone's getting excited about, oh, look at all the firepower we have. We can manipulate and move up and down the draft. Who gives a damn? Who cares how much firepower you have? This isn't fantasy football, and you're not getting paid to make moves in the offseason. You're getting paid to win games. And they're not winning any games there. So I don't know. And I hate it. I hate this for Cleveland because my best years and the things I learned the most when it comes to football were when I was a part of the Cleveland Browns in that building in Berea, Ohio, just a couple miles south of downtown. And a lot of people think I'm a Cleveland Browns hater, and I'm not. That's where I really learned my foundation when it comes, or really built my foundation when it comes to football, and to see them constantly just be a picture of just what seems like dysfunctionality is really disheartening, and it's disappointing. Hopefully it gets corrected at some point.
Lewis, last one for me. So David asked you, Jets drafting a quarterback and everything else. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's working in Cleveland. Now maybe Stefanski gets fired and something changes, but would Shedeur be someone you would consider trading for if you're the Jets?
Me personally, yeah. If the cost added up, I mean, if it was something that didn't cost me very much and didn't compromise other things that I know I needed to get done that are much bigger problems that I have as far as trying to build this team out, yeah, I absolutely would. Knowing what I know about him, knowing his father like I do, look, I think I'm someone who, when it comes to football players, and look, I'm just talking for myself here. I'm not talking for any other GM. I'm trying to make some kind of sweeping, generalization for the league. I'm saying if it was me, yeah, I would be willing to have that young man be a part of my football team in the offseason and trying to develop him and work with him, because I do think he is skilled. I think he does have a set of skills that translate very well to playing the quarterback position at a high level in the NFL. But a lot of people are just so blinded by their utter contempt, whether it be for his father, whether it be for him and his own personal style, whether it be for, how he walks, how he talks, how he moves. Like there's just people who just can't get past all that crap. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those. I would be willing to give him a shot, and knowing what I know and how I feel about the player and the person. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with him going forward.
All right, Lewis, listen, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you next Wednesday, just one day before Thanksgiving. So we look forward to that. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you in a week.
You got it. Thanks a lot.
All right, there you go. It was fiery today.
It was awesome.
Love it, yeah. And that's,
there almost feels like you're going to finish this off.
I would love to.
No, finish it off.
All right.
Close it out.
That's the Riddick Report, brought to you by Sloman. Stay warm all season with Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's go-to for heating oil. Price protection and 24/7 service. Visit oil.slomans.com.
I think the reality of the situation that he's in right now, and I'm with Lewis, like I would definitely consider that, especially because he's been humbled now.
Now, why didn't you draft him then?
Well, again, I don't know why. You made 2 picks in the 4th round, right? Just the value at that point, it's draft him. We don't have a quarterback, right? You know that. You know the one that everyone was calling for last year. He was retiring. His leg never healed up right. I think that there is because you saw it in the game. Now Baltimore's defense, which is clearly improved, right? I mean that's been the one thing. Offense really kind of doesn't look like
he doesn't look healthy, right? Defense,
but the defense has been really good.
Mm-hmm.
They just blitz the hell out of him, right? They don't know his cadence. The timing's all off, and they're just like we're going to put pressure. He's running for his life and everything else, which is not fair to the kid. But they pan to the crowd. People were excited to see Shedeur Sanders.
Sure.
And there feels like there's this level of jealousy that this kid has this fame that he hasn't earned.
Maybe. I think what he said is right. I think a lot of people don't like his dad.
But which is not his fault.
None of it's his fault.
Right? Like, I mean, he has, under every circumstance, outside of this one now, because I don't think he's in a great situation, had success. Right? Like at Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
It's, he goes into
Colorado, yes.
Like he's had success everywhere, and he's done a really good job because of who he is. Of building this brand where people are actually like, they like him. They're excited to see him.
Yeah, that's great.
And for whatever reason, there are a lot of people that don't like it.
Well, he gets to start this weekend, and I believe
I don't know if they've announced that yet, though.
I thought they did.
Have they fully announced? I don't know if they fully announced that yet.
Oh, I thought
think
they
he's
had
preparing
announced that he's going to start this weekend.
I haven't heard Stefanski say it. I think he's preparing as if he's going to start.
Okay.
The reps, because Gabriel's in the concussion protocol.
Right.
Everyone's assuming that he's starting. But
and this is a road game, right? I think they're in Vegas. Yeah, so that would benefit him as well, I think.
Right, I think Vegas is laying 3.5
yeah,
last time I saw.
I think that. Look at you. I mean, the guy knows every spread of every game because you have
I got to stay locked in.
Yeah, I understand. Well, listen, you're running away with things.
No,
right now.
don't say that.
No,
that's not even nice.
I mean, we
that's
are
not right.
just here to bow to your
don't
greatness
even say
with
that.
the football picks. No, I mean, I'm done. We know
Listen,
that.
I'm not even worried about the football picks. What happened at school yesterday was, I don't want to talk about it.
But what's great about him, RJ? What happened at school yesterday, I mean, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Is that clear that he doesn't want to talk?
Because
why would he bring it up on air if
I already
he didn't
told
want
you
to talk about it?
I already told you about it. I think it's something that, I should be praised for.
Oh, yeah.
And yet RJ comes in, and his favorite story of the day is that, is your little college situation that we're dealing with.
Well,
that's the fun.
Listen,
this is unbelievable.
That's not ready for air yet, but if that situation comes to light, I mean, there's nothing more up my alley than that story. But
why not bring everything to the air?
I mean, that's up to you. That's your story.
That's your story.
But Rick,
you're the sham.
For someone that didn't want to talk about it,
right?
When it's just me this morning in the office, he's the next one in. Couldn't wait to tell me about it.
So he told you that story, and then when we were alone in the last break, he's listen to what I did. You got to hear this.
There was dancing involved. I danced in celebration of this. And this was when there was actually a win involved.
But don't give us I don't want to talk about it.
Last time I danced.
All right, we got a break. Now we're taking forever. And now you know who gets yelled at for things when they go wrong?
You, and that's
me.
why I get to talk as long as I want.
Exactly. So there's no repercussions for you. You're the Abdul Carter of the show. Do whatever you Hey, Cam, we're going to take a break, all right? And we'll see. By the way, Rangers, they lose 2-3 last night. DNR with you right here on a Wednesday, ESPN New York.
For over 100 years, Sloman's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, experience the wonder of holiday savings on Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs during Happy Honda Days, like the Accord SE, only $239 per month, or the all-wheel drive Honda Ridgeline for only $289 a month. These clearance deals won't last long. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 36 months lease, 7,500 miles per year, $38.99 down, plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
At Jake's 58 Casino Hotel this November, it's your chance to gobble up the green and feast on your share of $55,000 cash. Earn entries all month long and join us on Friday, November 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. 2 winners will be drawn every hour to win up to $10,000 cash. Then at 7 p.m., 1 lucky winner will take home a grand prize of $20,000 cash at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Who knew caffeine could taste this good? With 5-Hour Energy Shots, caffeine just got a serious flavor upgrade. We're talking big flavor, from watermelon to strawberry banana to sour apple, packed into a tiny 2-ounce bottle. You'll get as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee with 0 sugar and 0 crash. And with 17 bold flavors to choose from, there's a shot for every mood. Find your favorite flavor in-store today or grab a variety pack online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon and give your caffeine a flavor upgrade.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's exactly when it's Tully time. Knicks visit the Mavericks. I feel like this is a Raymond special. 9:30 just for Ray down in Dallas. They get to see Cooper Flagg and company down there. No Anthony Davis.
What is this on tonight? Is this a streaming thing?
It's ESPN.
ESPN game.
ESPN game.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's not on MSG.
It's not.
They'll probably have the pre and the post. I think this is a national.
No, they don't usually have post.
ESPN game.
They won't usually do post on an ESPN game.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm surprised by that.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Not unless there's a story around the game, like they
Or it's a
acquire
playoff-
somebody
all
or
the playoff games they'll
playoff
do.
implications.
Yeah.
But there was a game early on where it was not an MSG game where there was a pre and post
Like an
situation going
Amazon
on.
game?
No,
I think they've already had
Amazon.
2 Amazon games, the Knicks.
Yeah, I think like days of the week belong to certain exclusives, like NBC Peacock.
Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday belongs to ESPN.
Correct. And then, of course, we get the whole Michael Jordan fiasco whenever NBC. has, they give
Thursday,
30
Friday,
second
coast to coast.
Thursday, Friday will belong to Amazon. Like that, stuff like that.
Anyhow,
I like the Knicks on MSG, period.
I totally agree. I like my teams where I want my
everybody
teams.
does.
Where I want my team.
That's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. I totally agree. I want the Yankees on Yes. I want the Mets on SNY. I want the Knicks and the Rangers on MSG. Right? I want my teams where I want my teams.
I get selfish like that. And I want Mets games. I love my booth. I want them all there too. I want Keith and I want Ron. That's what I want. K does the game.
MSG does have this game actually.
Do they? We're taking this one.
They have.
I think
Good.
It says ESPN MSG here on my NBA sheet.
Excellent.
I thought this was an exclusive ESPN game.
No, I've seen a
guess
couple
not.
where they've been on both.
Okay.
That happens from time to
Yeah,
time.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then when I got the K-ster.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that. K and Cone. That's my.
You love that? Have you watched Alex versus A-Rod or A-Rod versus
No.
Alex, whatever it is?
Mm-mm.
I watched 2
Any
episodes
good?
out. Yeah.
Where do you have the time for this?
Yeah.
I'm like sneaking in a half hour of an episode.
I'm committed. This is.
show.
I have hobbies. He doesn't have hobbies. I have hobbies. My hobby.
Learn
I
to
like
build
to
a
watch.
closet.
I can't. I
Do
won't.
something productive.
But I'm not interested in that stuff.
You're watching 12 hours of TV a day.
Not
at
12.
least.
No.
You know,
If I put sports on top, yeah.
This totally falls on me because Pat O'Keefe's calling the game with Wally tonight. And
On television.
On
the radio.
On radio, on our air. So why would Pat be calling the game? Because Tyler's calling television.
Oh, because Kenny's off gallivanting or doing something else.
So it's Tyler
Or
and
Mike
Clyde.
Breen.
Tyler and Clyde tonight.
So is Mike Breen doing ESPN?
I can tell you that in 10 seconds.
That'd be funny if the Knicks didn't have zero.
I'm pretty. Well, that happens. That happens.
That
quite
happens.
often.
Right, but if he's
Quite
doing
often.
a non-Knicks game that the Knicks are playing,
Yeah,
in,
Breen
like, that's a little weird.
Breen
Look,
and
no?
RJ and Legler.
That's
Well,
right.
the other RJ.
And you'll have
Richard
Kenny on. I'm
Jefferson.
sure Kenny will be doing hockey tonight.
Yeah, I'm
Kenny's
sure.
probably doing Edmonton, Washington.
Most likely.
So
Kenny doesn't
you're
sleep.
doing the Knicks game tonight
Yeah,
on,
me.
on ESPN the network.
You guys got me called out yesterday in front of the entire sales staff.
What?
Yeah, for not
RJ's
having.
fully involved himself in the sales
Oh,
meeting.
you go to sales
RJ's
meetings
in all
now?
the big meetings.
Oh
now.
yeah, for not having any hobbies. It came up.
Well, you know what? It should.
Well, but you don't gotta call
listen.
me out.
It's a good thing. They're listening. They're engaged. They're calling RJ.
I mean, you don't
out.
have any hobbies. If they said we want to do a whole sponsorship around your hobbies, there'd be no sponsorship.
Right.
They couldn't do anything.
I sent you that beautiful
find
video.
another outlet other than just sports.
RJ, why
Do I?
Why didn't you do that fake horse riding that I sent you guys?
the hobby horse.
The hobby horse.
Oh, for God's sakes!
You can compete.
Listen,
He probably could.
Imagine if you were a hobby horse champion, what that would do.
You can show up on the Ocho.
Right.
between
Just
all
pillow
this,
fighting.
think what happens if you take sports away? You take away all my interest, and I'm unemployed. I don't know how Dave. Listen, I know your kids are grown now,
Uh-huh.
but I still don't know where you find the time to do all that you do.
What do you mean?
And nap on top of it.
Well,
It's
no,
amazing.
I pretty much have punted on naps.
How?
I really don't nap.
This is
anymore.
then you need to nap.
To what? Catch up on Jeopardy?
Right.
Well, yeah, Jeopardy's. Well, first of all, I have a window. Like RJ can take a sleep at like 3:00. I can't do that. Once we're past like 1, I can't nap.
Like your body won't let you?
I can't.
No, there's a lot of things his body won't let him do.
Oh, here we
Sleeping
go.
is not one. Sleeping is not one.
Here we
of
go.
them.
So yeah, once we get past like a certain benchmark, it's like all right, now napping is off the table.
3
for me.
o'clock is a delightful nap time.
And it's too late for me
Why?
because it doesn't work for me. I don't-
I'm waking up at 3 o'clock.
You sleep like 3 to 5, and then
No.
you wake up, have
No.
dinner, you're charged up, you watch
No.
the games, you
and
go
then
to bed.
also Alex is home at that point. Usually I got to do stuff with him. So no, that 3 to 5, that's not a sweet spot
All
for
right,
me.
then you got to hit the 1 to 3 window.
Yeah, that's a better window
That's
for me.
Ray's window.
That's a much better window for me. But
I have no window.
you never nap, right?
Window's
So you have
shut.
you have a full-time
Window's
job.
completely shut.
You can't even open the window.
I'm enjoying it though.
You love
Yeah,
it.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball got scrimmages.
Nice. It's really great to see all you're accomplishing over there. No,
You know why?
I don't know why he's
I'm
laughing.
taking a postgraduate course.
Oh,
Well,
it's really.
that's why
but you haven't graduated.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right, so how can you take a post-grad course if you haven't graduated the undergrad?
Well, because
apparently neither of us have graduated.
Apparently.
All right.
He's an accredited college man. That's what he is.
That's right.
Yeah, how does that work, though? How do you take post-grad classes when you're like
multiple schools?
When you're like 90 credits short of your undergrad?
That's a good point.
It's a great question.
This is all built on a house of cards.
Got correct. But I'm killing it.
I don't doubt
Just
it.
A's galore.
Galore. Now, what? I don't understand. You're finishing classes? You're taking classes and finishing them in like days?
No, I admit days. It's been weeks.
He's like Billy Madison.
This class has 12.
Fifth grades tomorrow.
Well, no, this class has 12 assignments.
Uh-huh.
So I got to do, I'm not done until I do my 12
What kind of
assignments.
assignments? This is not like finger painting or anything.
No, this is
real stuff.
Intense stuff.
Like what?
I'm breaking down liability policies.
Oh.
I got to set up pre and post meetings for parents and players and you name it.
A lot goes into this.
Oh, a lot.
So you've not watched Alex A-Rod?
No, I don't. I barely. I'm
good.
watching the Terminal List now, which is an incredible. Dude, I'm telling you, please.
Yeah?
You got to watch the show.
Is that 2 words? The Terminal List?
Yes,
or is it the
Dark
Terminal
Wolf.
List?
No, it's 2 words. The
Okay.
Dark Wolf. You like all the characters in it. Awesome.
Yeah?
Oh.
Okay. All right. You know what I've heard is unbelievable? Pluribus. Have you heard of that show?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Good?
I haven't seen it. But all the reviews I've
This
read
is
on
one
it,
of the-
it's on Apple.
I'd watch it. I
Supposed
got
to
I
be
got all those.
sensational.
I got all of them.
RJ, have you heard about Pluribus?
Nope.
What's it about?
I don't know.
You watch a snapshot?
You watch so many shows, I swear you make some
RJ,
up.
the problem with him is he says a show, I'm starting this, and then comes today and goes, I've also watched 2 episodes of A-Rod.
This is why he doesn't
Well,
nap.
there's only 2 episodes. I'll be done with that. That's quick. That's like an hour.
Well, yesterday I was talking to him and he goes, guess what? I'm down to 23 episodes that need to catch up with Jeopardy.
That's right.
Weren't we up in the 40s?
Yeah, but we're making some headway.
This is why there's no nap.
And
I
then,
don't have time.
And then he just told me how tired he was like 15 minutes ago.
Rotten Tomatoes, a 100.
I don't care. What is it about?
Well, I don't know that
I
yet.
don't care what Rotten Tomatoes
Well,
says.
you know why he's tired today?
Wait, you don't know what it's about, but you know the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Well, I just
It's
looked
the first
it up.
thing he looked at.
Also, by the way, who's it created by? Vince Gilligan. He's the same guy that did Breaking Bad.
And the skipper. Can you please tell me what it's about?
Forget it.
Tell me what it's about.
I don't know yet.
Give me the description. I don't care who.
Well, you know why he's so tired? Because he watched Jeopardy, then he watched Alex and A-Rod and this Pluribus, and
I haven't watched Pluribus. What do you mean, this Pluribus? Why do you sound like you're 80?
RJ thinks it's made up.
And then he watches this Pluribus.
I would bet anything he stayed up watching both college basketball games at the Garden last night.
Of
course he did.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of course. Of course I did.
What time did the second game end?
11:15. Reasonable. Tonight the Knicks are going to end after midnight or even after that.
Gee, thanks.
That's going to make it
but
even
don't
worse.
But don't you want to bank some sleep to try to get ahead of that?
No, it doesn't. Banking sleep
I believe
doesn't
in
work.
banking sleep.
Yeah,
I think you're full
I
of
don't
crap.
think it really works.
There's a noticeable difference if I don't bake sleep on the weekend, what my week looks like.
See, it doesn't even sound like it's for me, but it's supposed to be great. And a post-apocalyptic science fiction television series created by Vince Gilligan.
So naturally, you're going to watch.
Call Saul.
You're going to watch all 7 seasons as it
The
goes.
show follows author Carol Sturka, played by Seahorn, as the rest of humanity is suddenly joined into a hive mind that seeks to amicably assimilate Carol and other immune individuals into the mind. The title of the series refers to E pluribus unum. See, you can't get this stuff anywhere else. A Latin phrase meaning out of many, one.
Yep.
So, premise.
I think that used to show up on the money, didn't it?
It's still on the money. Set in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the series follows author Carol Sturka, who's one of only 13 people in the world immune to the effects of the joining resulting from an extraterrestrial virus that has transformed the world's human population into a peaceful and content hive mind.
I think it used to show.
What?
I think it used to show up on the money. Ray, you're the best. He barely, his eyes are barely open.
He used to show up on the money.
He's so tired.
It's still on the money.
What was the score last night, Rick?
2-3. Yeah, I'll play your game.
Islanders won 2-3.
Yeah, I'll play your game.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. The Islanders win 2-3, and the Rangers also lose by the same 2-3. Yeah. All right, so let's take a break. We'll come back. Stump Rothenberg. On the other side. Yeah, we'll do that. So line them up, 800-919-3776. I'm telling you right now, there's no one on the phones except for Andy from Merrick. Until those phone lines are all lit up, we are not starting Stump Rothenberg. Hopefully that is remedied next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They converted my kid's bath to a shower and did an incredible job. They offer custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit, and it's done in just one day. It's durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and a lower cost than a standard replacement. Take advantage of the biggest sale of the entire year. Save up to $800 on a complete Bathfitter system. See their website or call for details and start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com.
Whether you're shopping, gaming, or streaming this Black Friday season, don't take slow for an answer. Get Optimum Fiber for the fastest, most reliable, and most consistent internet speeds. Starting at $25 a month, call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com to switch. Act now and get a full year of Netflix, an unlimited mobile line, a $400 prepaid card, and more, all on us. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Optimum, don't take slow for an answer. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Michelle Smallman here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
ESPN New York is throwing a holiday party you don't want to miss. Join us Friday, December 12th at your mother's house in Garden City Park. We'll be broadcasting the Michael K. Show live from 1 to 3, followed by Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg from 3 to 7, all while supporting a great cause. Bring a toy to benefit the Garden of Dreams Foundation and help make the season brighter for local kids in need. It's the ESPN New York Holiday Party, Friday, December 12th, brought to you by Amazon Pickup, where the holidays get even happier.
All right, here we go. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Stump Rothenberg, we call for the people, and now they're there. They're here. They're all on the line. They're ready to go. We'll start out with Andy and Merrick. You know the way that we run Stump.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, though, what an impressive display of urination you just had. I've never seen a quicker.
I have a great bladder.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Well, because it's work for me. It's business for me.
Wow.
I'm not. There's no socialization.
Well, no, I don't think
I'm
anyone's
in,
here
I'm
to,
out.
I don't think anyone's here to socialize unless you're going to talk to yourself. But I mean, that was got your phone, boom, in, out, back. It was
Phone
like
into
seconds.
the bathroom, dark in there. Turn on the light. Right. Get the pants down.
That's it.
Zipper down. Pee. Wash the hands quick. And I'm
It almost
here I
like
am.
if I didn't know better,
Mhm.
if like I met you for the first time, I would think that as you were walking to the bathroom, like you were already pulling out your stuff. It was that quick.
No, I wasn't.
It's impressive.
I frown upon that. I know people do that. I would frown
As you're
upon
walking, pulling your stuff out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did. That was brutal, man.
Man, I got to say, I'd pay a lot of money to watch.
That was
you
one of the most
urinate on
awkward
someone's shoe.
encounters. I didn't know what to say.
Well, what are you supposed to say?
I asked him if you want to wipe those off. I didn't know what to do.
Did you offer to buy him new shoes?
No, I mean that didn't cross my mind.
So if you,
I thought I was going to have to fight.
Well, I don't think
that was
he's gonna
half
fight
my,
you.
It was half my bladder.
So you finish urinating on him.
Urine I didn't finish. Yeah, I stopped.
Okay, but because oh my goodness, I'm
Yes.
being on the, so urine is above the shoe, like is on top
On
of
top
the
of the shoe. On
So
it,
the-
like directly
so-
on the shoe.
So it's not like the sole underneath.
No, no,
it's
no.
on
his foot.
So he has to throw those away now.
Has to. Well, I mean, urine is.
You have to.
You could drink your urine.
Your own urine, yes. Someone else's urine, I don't think.
Well, I think you
wa-
could. I don't think you'd want
but
to.
I don't think you'd want to.
If we're in the desert
No,
and we're both.
I'm gonna go.
No, you're not.
I'm telling you,
No.
I'm not drinking your
Fresh
urine.
from the spout.
No. RJ,
Right from the tap.
RJ,
No.
you're not drinking.
Yeah,
someone
you would.
else's
You'd rather
No.
die?
No. Yes. You know what? He died with dignity. I'd rather die with dignity than have to live for years knowing I drank
Come
your
on.
urine. I'm not
But you'd
doing
be
it.
alive.
Well, I think it has to be.
Some things can be left unsaid. How'd you survive?
Like that? No, because they find out everything.
No, I
they
peed
did
in
that
Dave's
movie.
mouth.
They crashed in the Andes. How'd you survive? I don't know. That's like you ate your friend. You ate him. That's what you did. Nando, you ate Nando. That's what they did. I mean, you get hungry enough, you get tired enough, all of a sudden, it tastes like chicken, right? Now you just go, you attack, oh, that thigh. And then you go attacking. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not drinking urine. I'm not eating people. I'm not doing it. There's a line that separates us from animals, and that's the line.
Is there?
Yes.
We're still. I mean, but we're eating. I mean, we're eating animals.
Yeah, animals. Animals
Well-
that don't understand. I'm not eating you.
Well, but
I'm
you're
not-
dead.
and I'm certainly not drinking. And I don't drink animal urine.
He'd be very lean.
But you're dead.
What a muscle.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
dead.
Hey, you know, he didn't
I'm not-
sure he'd be the one of the last ones eaten because there's no meat.
I'm telling
Who,
you
me?
right now, I'm not drinking urine from you,
It'd
from
be like
him,
a delicious ribeye.
from animals. Nothing.
They'd be like the Wagyu beef.
Oh, what is this delicious? Oh, that's deer urine. Yeah, it's a delicate. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Never.
You never know what you have to do.
I'm
until-
telling you, I'm
until
not
I'm
doing
telling
it.
you right now. We're in the desert, and you're in your like you are so thirsty that it looks like you're gonna go.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting there just
So I know what you would do.
indulging.
I know what you would do. No, you'd pee into a cup and you'd walk and you'd like take my and you'd pour
No.
it into my mouth.
I give you fresh from the spout.
No, oh God.
Why would you do that?
I'd rather be struck by light. I'd rather have the
Oh, who's to
coyotes
say I
eat
would
me
have a cup?
alive.
Why would I have a cup? I have no water. What would I carry a cup for?
Open wide.
I think if we're in the desert, like day 2, Dave probably gets left behind, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because
You,
we're done
you guys
dragging
would
him?
leave me? All right. So, question for you, RJ: $1 million cash. $1 million.
To leave you?
No, you have to walk in here and drink a large cup of his urine. Are you doing it?
Yes.
How big's a cup?
That big.
Coffee cup.
That big. Hold
Coffee
that up
cup.
for the people. This
Coffee cup.
RJ, this big.
I mean,
So
has it been like distilled?
You could put it over ice. No, it's not distilled.
you could put it over ice.
Ice.
$1 million, just one
Not
cup of
fresh
that
warm.
urine.
I don't know.
Of course you would. Tax free. Of course you do.
I think you got to think about it, though.
You do it for $500,000.
How hydrated are you?
You do it for
What's the difference
$500,000.
how hydrated you are?
He drinks.
You have to drink it.
He drinks hydration packs every morning, so
Yep.
yeah,
It'll
in the
probably
morning.
work great for you.
Yeah, it's probably delicious.
$1 million bucks.
It might be good for you.
$1 million bucks. You wouldn't think about it?
No.
Of course you would.
Nope.
If
I'm
I
telling
had,
you. No.
I
I'm
gotta
telling
tell
you
you
right now.
I gotta tell you.
If I had
I'd
$1 million
rather
in
not
cash
think about
sitting
it.
on this desk,
Nope.
you would. Yes, you would.
Nope.
$5 million.
$2 million.
I mean, you get into numbers which make it
Yes.
difficult to say no, but I don't know that I could live with myself.
Why?
Sure you would.
That's disgusting.
You go buy a Ferrari, and then you'd live fine.
Yeah.
Unless
so,
you didn't
so then you would do it.
unless
How'd
you
you get
didn't
that
make
Ferrari?
Unless the urine was some kind, didn't sit well. Then
toxic.
They
There's
need to make it.
toxicity.
Yeah.
Who knows what he does? He takes these pills and these drops and drugs all day long.
I'm wrinkle-free Rick.
I don't know what he's doing.
Maybe it cleans up your crow's feet.
I don't have crow's feet.
I will say he does take a lot of drugs.
They're not drugs. They're vitamins. They're not drugs.
Please. Are they FDA sanctioned?
Yes.
All right.
He pops open that container. And
I don't know what's in there.
it's like Woodstock.
Yeah, my wife bought me that. I don't
very
want
funny.
that.
Have you been working on that?
Can I do this read? Please?
Yeah, go ahead.
That'd be smart. Yeah.
All right, FanDuel is the number one sportsbook for same-game parlays. John loves this. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay, or you can track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love the way you want. Head to FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Now back to the urine talk. No, seriously, I'm
would.
not. No, I would not.
Of course you would.
Ray, are you drinking his urine? $1 million?
I'd rather not think about this at all. Like I don't need this morning. No, but the problem is you can't say
you can never get back to knowing that there was a life before drinking his urine.
No, probably not.
Patches O'Houlihan drinks his own.
Yeah,
that's a fictional character.
Right.
He said because it's
Sterile.
sterile and likes to taste.
And I like how it tastes.
That's great.
What
And
if my urine tastes delicious? You don't know.
What happens if I'm like, hey, can I get some
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, what happens if he falls in love with it?
I don't see that happening. I don't see that. Confident that doesn't
That whole
happen.
fridge. Imagine that fridge filled up.
By the way, I got a nice jug of peanut butter in there if you are interested.
Is that from the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Mm-hmm. So it's still there if you guys
Wait,
want to partake.
same one?
Yeah.
Well, it
It's
doesn't go bad.
like a month old.
Yeah, right, not even.
You think it's not going to be good anymore? Just saying, if you want to
Delicious peanut
partake in
butter.
some peanut butter, you can help yourself.
That'd be nice on that roll.
Yeah, that would be
Nice
nice.
peanut
on that.
butter roll.
By the way, so because of this savage.
Yep, you have to go to a different cart now?
No, I go to the same guy. I'm like, do me a favor. I can't take a hard roll. Can you make sure this is He goes, you want to feel the roll? I said, yes. So he takes it out of the thing. He gives me the roll. Now I'm squeezing in. I'm like, yep, this feels good. How was the roll today?
It was fine.
Oh,
it was fine.
Goodness.
What's wrong with the roll?
He doesn't like your vendor.
The bread tastes like it's burnt.
Oh. You give him burnt rolls?
I mean,
What kind of animal are you?
No, Ray, you would say it doesn't appear burnt.
Doesn't appear burnt.
So what am I supposed to do? How would I know?
Today was better than the.
It's got to be
previous
wherever
two.
they're baking these rolls.
So here's the problem. The guy across the street,
yeah,
his rolls, I believe, are elite.
But he has bad eggs.
Eggs are awful.
How many steps is it?
Well,
12?
Yeah, it's not far.
Right, so why don't we get the roll at the
So
good
I
place?
go across, but I've already established the relationship with this guy where I get a roll.
Well, but you can sneak, but just say, I'm done with the rolls. Carb
So
free.
I don't need the
carb free Thanksgiving. Just going eggs. That's it.
No, but it got a little heated today. He's like, "What's wrong with my rolls?" I was like, "This is not me." I said, "This is my friend at work. I bring him a
I'll
roll."
tell myself. Which one is he?
Veneer, right outside.
Okay. I'll tell Veneer. Is that his name? Is that actually his name?
Imagine. Hey, Veneer, listen up. Your rolls stink.
He's like, who's
Veneer?
This is a Mateen situation.
I'm confident his name is Veneer.
My name's Fred.
Yeah, yes. You can call me Steve. Yes. I'm not Veneer.
It's like
Hello,
our call
Mateen.
screen sometimes.
So I can't. So he still doesn't like them. I don't know what I'm.
I think we just punt.
Just punt.
Just punt.
Just punt.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it one last ditch effort.
No.
Yes.
No.
One last
His
tomorrow.
rolls stink.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the other guy tomorrow.
Don't use your fingers.
He
does not
You're
want.
scared of my cut. I'm going to go to the other guy tomorrow. I'm going to across the street. I'm going to get a lightly buttered roll.
You do not need to do this.
Oh, taste test.
You do not need
Let's
to
do a taste test. Let's do a lightly buttered roll from both places.
Can we not?
This way, you don't offend Veneer because you still got a roll. And then if it's like, this is just much
RJ,
better.
how do you feel about having a burnt roll every morning? You feel good about that if I give Raymond the good one from the other vendor?
So do you feel it's as a whole that you set the bar so high from your generosity that now you're just never going to get back there? Maybe at some point you just cut bait. Maybe it's just
No, but I want to do something nice for Ray.
RJ.
Ray always helps me
Yeah,
out in
but
anything I need.
But maybe you need to do something.
That's not who he is, RJ. This man fishes for bluefish. He's not cutting bait.
That's right.
He'll sit out there
I
and
can't.
catch that bluefish.
I wait until the fish are biting, and then I call it a day.
You are loyal, if nothing else. You did watch.
You fish. Yep.
At what point through How I Met Your Mother's 8 seasons did you stop enjoying it?
5.
And you just powered right through.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do with the role.
When Michael Scott left, when Steve Carell left The Office, it went way downhill.
Yeah.
But I
But you
make
stuck
a
it out.
commitment. Yeah, that's what I do.
And that's what you're going to do here.
You'll do the same thing with his role.
I still can't believe. Do you fish? Yup.
I don't know.
For what? Bluefish?
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the weirder moments I've ever had.
Yep.
I got caught. I didn't know what to say. You had one of those recently, too.
Yeah, I know.
Did you do this? Uh-huh.
Yep.
What is it, fish?
But you didn't do it. Yeah, I don't know why. Because you know what? Also, he's very manly, this guy. He's like,
Bluefish.
He's like, I'm going out, I'm fishing for like fluke and
tuna,
stripes, and also
stripers.
not stripers. He's like, I'm doing this. He's like, I'm like, how do you catch it? My hands, like, I put chum on my hands. I reach in, I grabbed them. I was like, oh wow, unbelievable. He's like, you fish? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
What do you fish for? Bluefish. Is that not a fish you would fish for?
It's not they're not great to eat. It's real oily. There's a certain way you have to prepare.
Yeah, well, I didn't have time to think of the lie appropriately.
When you go fishing for striped bass, like you'll occasionally catch bluefish. Because bluefish will eat anything. And you can usually see those start coming up out of the water. They're not delicious, though.
No? What should I say, carp?
No, you could have said striped bass. You could have said, I go fluking.
Next time I make up a lie that I'm a fisherman, I'll make sure to use a better
I'm a big
fish.
fluker.
I love the fluke.
You should have said, if you really want to say, listen, I go right out there for the tuna.
No, because then he would see right through that.
Why?
Because I'm not going deep into the oceans for tuna. Swordfish. Swordfish is my fish of choice. The salmon.
Mahi.
Yeah, the salmon off the shores of Hawaii. Raymond?
Yeah.
You ready?
I am.
Let's go.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
is Stump Rothenberg.
All right. That one never. That
One
one.
of the great clips of all time.
Do you remember hearing it at the time thinking, oh, my God?
Yes. No, because the beginning of it is when you went sideways.
Rick is.
And I was like, where's this going?
Right.
And then we'll continue to break down.
We'll continue.
He's got his Masters prediction. Rick is.
Did we spend a lot of time breaking down the Mets and Yankees having the night off before that? Because we had to continue that.
I know. I think there was a legit wellness check after we went to break. Like, did we really do that?
Yeah. Team with the most rushing yards.
All right.
Gotta forget the numbers.
All right, stop it.
So it's a little less than 100. 92 times. 92. 93. Teams with the most rushing yards.
We're doing well.
Yes. Shut up.
He goes,
play some of his. give me some of his.
Teams with the most.
It's like Midwestern.
Yeah.
Big Ten.
Texas.
No.
No excuses, blanket champion is DiPietro Rothenberg.
Happy birthday, RJ. And
right here on ESPN, and of course on YouTube. Oh, that was recent.
Oh my God!
That long ago.
What happened there?
I don't know. I think because you said happy birthday, I was also going to say happy birthday, and then it went sideways.
Ooh,
no excuses, blanket champion.
Okay.
How did I finish it?
All right.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to play? We play.
I don't think it's Porterhouses.
Porterheath?
Parker Romo, he can make every kick. Joel Pinheiro, he can make whatever his name is. Freddie Pinheiro, whatever Pinheiro's name is. I don't know his name.
But I don't know his name.
Freddie Pinheiro got hurt.
I got into an argument with myself.
I don't know his name.
It's not like you guys are like, it's not Joel, and then I reacted. Just me battling with me.
You were in a bad way that day.
Freddie. I don't know his name.
Joel, Freddie, Eddie Pinheiro got hurt. Not good.
I'm furious.
No. Oh, well. We'll
Stop.
be right back.
Stop.
No. Once you start it, it never ends.
What do you start doing? Eating the umbilical cord? I don't understand.
And they send you stuff to prepare for the interview, and you're ill-prepared?
Mother's Day is almost here.
Oh, terrific.
All right.
You ready?
Oh,
okay.
God.
All right. Take a breath. Let's start out as we always do. Andy and Merrick. Good morning, Andy. How are you?
How am I doing? You tell me how I'm doing. The Islanders have won 5 out of 6 road games. I am doing great.
That was a vicious hit, Andy. That was dirty.
It was dirty, but you know what? Keep moving forward. Get knocked down, you keep moving forward. Or something like that.
Yep.
Anyway, David, we got an NFL question
Yeah.
for you. Christian McCaffrey is rapidly ascending the all-time list of receptions by a running back.
Mm.
Can you tell me the all-time career leader, receptions by an RB?
Roger Craig.
I swear I just saw this.
Because he's moving up the...
Yeah, because he's moving up the board. I think I saw the board, and now for whatever reason, I can't remember who was number one on.
Tomlinson, Falk, Craig. What are the running backs like? 70, 80 guys. I mean, Barkley, but he's too early in his career. All right, so it's got to be a retired player, and it's got to be something... It's not going to be like a Frank Gifford. It's too long ago. They didn't throw enough. So I'm thinking Tomlinson, Falk, Roger Craig are my three. I think Roger Craig had over 100 catches in a year.
I like all of those.
Uh-huh.
I have another guy that came to mind immediately.
Not of those three?
It's similar era. You don't think of him like he wasn't like a star player. He caught a lot of passes out of the backfield. I always remember that about him.
See, I'm thinking Falk, but you're walking me off of Marshall Falk?
I mean, I don't want you to walk off of it if that's what you feel, but there's just a name that came to mind for me, like right away.
Well, why don't we say that name so we can...
Yeah.
Larry Centers.
Larry Centers was a big reception guy. And he wasn't really much of a running back. He was more of a receiving running back.
Well, he was like a fullback who caught a lot of passes.
By the way, you were listening to DNR, DiPietro Rothenberg, WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. So Larry Centers. He didn't even jump into the Cardinals. Number 37, I believe, Larry Centers.
Yes.
Didn't jump into my mind.
Before Andy finished the question, I thought.
Andy, I know this might be construed as cheating. Can I ask you, is it either Marshall Falk or Larry Centers?
The two of them are 1-2, separated by only 6 receptions.
Oh, my God.
Props to Raymond on bringing up Centers.
But that always stuck with me. He caught a lot of passes, I remember.
Obviously, he's either 1 or 2. And he's missing. The worst is he's missing 1 by 6 catches.
Ray, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the gut feeling at?
How confident are you?
It feels like you're pretty confident.
You're confident in Centers?
Let me see your face when you say it.
7, 8.
Oh, so I'm not 8 with Falk.
All right, we gotta go Centers then.
All right, Larry Centers.
It's Marshall Falk.
You know what, Ray?
How many receptions?
Off by 6.
How many receptions?
I would have gone Falk.
What's the oh, he's not there anymore. Hang on.
Great.
Who's on that list? I want to see the list.
Hang on.
Tell me what the list is.
I don't care.
I care.
Okay.
I want to know what that list
for
is.
you. Let's go to Patty in Schenectady. Patty, you're on Stump Rothenberg. Great.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you today?
Fine.
So, I have a non-sports question for you.
Okay.
Next week, Macy's Day, 99th Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade. I want to know, making their debut in 1993, which iconic video game character was the first video game character to ever have a balloon in the Macy's Day Parade?
I couldn't hear you because Ray was talking in my ear. Can you ask that again?
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, because Ray said the same thing in my ear.
What?
Before we answer this question, Raymond?
I'm on Football Reference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Larry Centers has 827 catches.
Okay.
Marshall Falk has 767.
Uh-oh.
Really? Well, we'll have to get to the bottom of that. We will in a moment. What's your question, Patty? I'm sorry.
Okay. What iconic video game character debuting in 1993 was the first to have a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Okay, so I'm thinking of one of two.
Super Mario.
I'm thinking Mario or I'm thinking Sonic.
Cool.
You think it's Sonic?
I remember Sonic.
Oh, you remember? You know that it's Sonic.
It's definitely Sonic.
Okay. All right. He has now he had confidence before, and that potentially
Well, he was
could be
right,
wrong. I don't know.
He's looking at Football Reference.
We'll have to look this up. All right, we're going to go Sonic the Hedgehog, 1993.
Crashing after a lot of wind, it is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes,
in
that's right.
1993.
It ripped. That,
Oh,
like,
that's
at the
right.
debut.
That's right. I remember that. Thanksgiving Day Parade. Would you go out to that thing or no?
Would I? Yeah.
Yeah, you would?
Yeah.
Bring the kids?
Yeah, one time, though. It's one single time.
Yeah.
I did the ball drop one time. That was it.
I would never do the ball drop. I've
Well, I mean, listen, it wasn't like, hey, get there early and stand in line. I got.
Oh, you got like taken care of.
Yeah.
At the ball drop,
Which was cool.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. But
I guess there's a place. I mean, remember Pete used to tell us about that. Like remember we have our
Pete who?
Doherty, when we'd have our Christmas, like Tim would have the Christmas party over at that place. He said that's a great place to watch it. Like I would do that.
Yeah, sure, I
You know what I
guess. But yeah, it's got to be like, because I can't stand out for 7 hours and
Can't do that.
To wear a diaper and that kind of stuff.
No, we're not wearing diapers.
I don't want to do, but that's what you have to do.
Yeah, well, you can't get out of
You
spot.
can't get out to go to the bathroom. All right, let's go to Mike in the car. Mike, you're on Stump Rothenberg. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so in this most recent World Series, Max Scherzer and Clayton Kershaw were competing to become the third pitcher in history to win 3 Cy Youngs and 3 World Series rings. Obviously, Clayton Kershaw did it. And that makes Clayton Kershaw the second Dodger to do it after Sandy Koufax. My question is, who's the only other pitcher in Major League history to win 3 Cy Youngs and 3 World Series rings?
Verlander. How many does he have? Has he won 3 World Series?
3 World Series and 3 Cy Youngs.
Verlander.
All right, here's the interesting thing quickly as you think of this. Okay. So I'm on the same site that Raymond was on. StatMuse has 2 sites. StatMuse has Marshall Faulk, but then when you go to Pro Football Reference, it says Centers has 827 and Marshall Faulk has 767.
How is that possible?
That's what it says, career receptions.
For what it's worth, not that anyone asked me, but StatMuse is not trustworthy.
It's just all right.
I mean, this is the legitimate list. Now I don't know how they qualify.
If you put in reliability, I'm going to StatHead / Football Reference.
Well, Football
over
Reference
StatMuse.
is that's got to be the gospel here. All right, give me this question again. So it's what pitcher besides Clayton Kershaw has won 3 Cy Young Awards and 3 World Series, right?
Yeah, so I gave you 2 of them. Sandy Koufax and Clayton Kershaw both did it. Who's the third guy? So Kershaw and Koufax both did it for the Dodgers. The third guy's not a Dodger. I'll give you that.
Not a Dodger. So Verlander's won 3 championships, right? Or no? That's my own, because he's definitely won.
No, he's not won 3. No. How many championships did Schilling win?
No, he won 2. When the Red Sox, and he won Diamondbacks. He didn't win a 3rd.
Oh, Randy Johnson.
No. How about Jim Palmer? They won 83. He was there forever. Won twice in this.
What about one of the Giants pitchers? Did they win 3 Cy Youngs, though?
Lincecum?
Did he win 3 Cy Youngs?
I think he went back-to-back. I don't think he won a 3rd. So you're telling me it's not Verlander?
Not Verlander.
Ray, look that up, would you? See, Verlander, Cy Young Awards and World Series championships. All right, Jim Palmer, then I'm going to go with. And if it's not Palmer, then...
It isn't.
It is?
It is, in fact, Jim Palmer.
That a boy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
all right. Gets us back on track here a little bit. Ray, can you do me a favor, though?
So what am I looking for?
Verlander. How many World Series? How many Cy Youngs?
You got
Look
it.
at this.
What?
Look.
I can't see.
Larry Centers.
Yeah.
827.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall Faulk.
750.
Andy's out here giving false information.
Marshall Faulk.
760.
767.
I don't know.
Centers 827.
3 Cy Youngs.
Yeah, weird.
2 World Series.
2 World Series. Okay. All right, let's continue. So only 2 World Series.
I bet he looked at StatMuse.
Probably so. Let's go to Max in, I'm guessing, Sleepy Hollow. Max, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Which was the first NHL player to record 1,000 points? And you guys have my wife absolutely laughing this morning, so thank you.
Oh, absolutely. I need you. 1,000 points NHL.
Who?
Gordie Howe get to 1,000?
Yeah. Gordie Howe got to 1,000.
All right, so it could be him.
The first to 1,000?
Yeah. Is it going to predate Gordie Howe?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if I know this one.
You know it's Gretzky. Messier, but that's not the first.
No, it was not the first.
Oh. Trottier did it, but that's so you're sure it's Gordie Howe?
I mean, it could go. I mean, listen, it could be Gordie Howe. I don't know if he was the first to do it.
Right. That therein lies the issue.
It might have been before Gordie Howe.
Certainly possible. So the first one to get to 1,000.
Richard? Is that possible?
Henri Richard? But Jean Rattel, I think, was at 1,000. I don't know. He's probably not the first also. Because House probably predates him. I don't know. You're going to have to
I don't know.
take in on this one. Gilbert? Those guys were big-time point scorers.
I know, but I don't know who the first 2,000 is.
No?
No. Not off the top of my head. I can't help you.
All right. House seems too easy to me.
House seems easy.
Jean Rattel.
Final answer?
Oh, God.
I don't know. They
Rod Gilbert.
No. Stay with, I don't know. Stay with Rattel.
Rattel?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know, but I
don't feel good about
exactly what it is. It's all right. We'll guess Jean Rattel.
November 27th, 1960, for the Detroit Red Wings, it was Gordie Howe.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's so easy.
We're right there with Gordie Howe.
Idiots.
We're right there. That's a shame. All right, let's go to John in Manhattan. John, you're on Stump Rothenberg. That stinks.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, John.
I have a football question.
All right.
Okay. Name an NFL coach who, like Tom Flores, coached the same organization in two different cities.
I didn't hear the. Give me the question again.
Okay. Sure, no problem. Name an NFL coach who, like Tom Flores, coached one organization in two different cities, and like Bill Parcells, coached two different organizations in the same city.
This is very confusing for me. So what is this?
Right. One organization in two different cities, two organizations in the same city.
This is very confusing. I don't know. So what teams have moved? Like the Chargers have moved. The Raiders have moved a bunch. The Colts have moved.
Cardinals
have moved. And then what? Now it's not the same coach. Is it the same coach that did?
No. One coach.
So you're looking for two different coaches, correct?
No, one coach.
So one coach has coached two different teams. Two
same organizations, two different cities, and then same city, two different teams.
All right. So what cities could that even be then that have two teams? Could be
or have had two teams pass through. So St. Louis could be on the list,
right? This is going to take forever. Could be L.A. Could be New York. Who else has two teams, though?
Houston has had two.
Right, Oilers but there's nobody coached them.
Nobody's coached
same state,
same city,
same city.
I don't know.
I don't love this question.
I don't like the question either. But let's try to think it through. There's no one that's coached the Jets and the Giants. Take that out of the equation. L.A. Is there a Rams, Raiders, Rams, Chargers? Cleveland, Baltimore. Ted Marchibroda, did he coach the Colts and then the Browns, right? Or?
I think Marchibroda coached the Ravens at one point, didn't he?
I don't know if it was the Ravens or the Colts.
I think he may have done both.
Well, you know what? Just because I don't know, and I don't want to take forever. We're going to throw out Ted Marchibroda for one of them.
Ted Marchibroda is the answer.
Nice. All right.
He coached the Colts, and then he coached the Indianapolis Colts, and then he was the first coach of the Baltimore Ravens.
How about that?
All right, nice.
How about that's unbelievable.
That's real nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Took us a second.
Yeah.
You got it.
I still don't really exactly understand the question, to be honest.
Got it right.
He coached the Colts when they were in Baltimore.
Right.
He coached them when they were in Indy. Then he coached the Ravens for a year in Baltimore. At least a year in Baltimore. He was the first Ravens coach.
How about that? That was unbelievable. All right, Bash. I like that. Bash in East Orange. Bash, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Yes, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a Super Bowl question.
Okay.
Two-part question. Which team had the longest touchdown drive in Super Bowl history, and what year?
Longest drive. That Colts Saints games feels like it. All I can think of is the 98-yard drive with Elway, but obviously that was the AFC Championship game. But even like it could be a one, but it's not the longest play, right? It's not going to be like a one-play drive. It's going to be like an extended drive.
Yes. The extended drive. I mean, like a chipper. 5 here, 6 here,
Right.
7 here, 8 here.
Yeah, so it's going to be in the last 20 years. I feel confident with that. Is that not right? I feel confident it's in the last 20 years.
Last 20, maybe a little over.
You're talking about in yardage, correct?
Yes, the longest touchdown drive in yardage. Not the amount of plays.
Right, because
but
the Giants had a massive drive in Super Bowl 25. All right, I don't know the answer, but I'm going to go. God, that Colts Saints game had a lot of long drives. Colts.
Nah.
No.
It's your team and my team. I'm a Giant fan. New York Giants. And that was O.J. Anderson, Dave Meggett.
Yeah. How long was
Jeff
the
Hostetler.
Wait,
I
are we
think that was
talking
91.
Are we talking time
No.
of possession
No.
or length of the of the drive?
No. Where do you think how far do you think that drive went?
Bash, are we talking time of possession or length of the drive?
I asked you time of possession. You said it's the length of drive. No,
Time
what?
possession. Time possession.
Okay, so Bash, when I said time of possession, you said no, right?
Maybe I got a little confused.
All right, goodbye. I said time of possession. He says no.
Right.
I know the
So
Giants.
what exactly is the answer? Do we
We'll
know?
have that expunged from the record then.
Well, what's the answer, though?
To the time of possession?
Yeah,
or
the time of possession is the Giants. They had the drive against the Bills. It took up I don't even think they scored a touchdown on it.
9:29? Was it that?
Yeah, it took up like half the quarter, more than half the quarter. God, I said to him, why was there such confusion?
I don't know.
All right, you know what? I was going to be done, but now Chris and Bethpage is there, and I'd appreciate his question to kind of cleanse the palate.
Yep, that'd be nice.
Chris, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey guys, always appreciate the appreciation.
Well, we love you, Chris. You know how we feel about you.
Day one, I've been with you. I love you. So there's been one player in NFL history who scored a touchdown against all 32 teams, franchises. Only one player has done that. Who is he?
This is obviously recent because we haven't had 32 teams for that long. So not thrown for, scored a, right? Like actual...
Scored, got in the end, yes, scored a touchdown.
Tell me the question again.
What player has scored a touchdown against every team?
Against every franchise. So obviously, he's been around with a couple different franchises because he was able to come back and score against the franchises he played with.
So this is a running back or a receiver. You'd have to, couldn't be Jerry Rice, could it? Jerry Rice was not in the Houston era, was he?
I mean, just barely at the end.
Right.
But I don't even think he played against Houston.
So it couldn't be Jerry Rice. I don't know.
You're along the right path there by mentioning that guy because it's an all-timer that's done it Not as great as Jerry Rice, but this guy's up
Okay,
there.
I know who it is. I mean, if you trust
You
me
know
right
who
now.
it is? Well, you did lose trust earlier in this
But
segment.
you know what?
he
I was
didn't, though.
right.
He had
I
the
was
right.
right.
He's got 2 right answers.
I was right.
All right, so what are you thinking?
T.O.
Oh, yeah. T.O.
Played long enough.
Played the Niners.
Played
Played
for
the
several
Eagles.
teams.
So you got to be on
Played-
multiple different
played
teams.
for several teams.
Right. And when did he retired well after 03? Right,
Yeah, because
definitely.
when was he in Buffalo? Like 2010, and then he went to Cincinnati.
So I guess he meets the criteria there. Jaguars, Texans, Panthers, right? Would have scored against. All right, we'll go with Terrell Owens.
Great job. Give them a ding.
There you
Great
go.
job.
Hat trick, Raymond.
He owes the answer.
There you go. Right. You know what? Even through exhaustion, you're very focused today.
I feel good today, considering I've not slept at all. So that's great.
Well, that's good to hear.
Means I'm probably going to crash after the show. But
All right, RJ, you ready for your 5-pack?
Wow, so you're 5-1. So really, I mean, Raymond's
carrying the segment
3-0 over the 5.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a squirrely edition. I got losses that became wins and canceled.
asking a lot of repeat. Like, can you repeat the question? Like,
well, because you keep talking when they're asking the question.
A, I'm in your ear, but B, the questions are kind of convoluted too.
Well,
So-
the Ted Marchibroda one, it kind of
still
is
trying to
starting to
wrap
make
your head
sense to me,
around
but
it.
even so.
I looked up the Giants one. It was 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And did it end in a touchdown?
Field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one, yards. If you went plays
I
in
thought the
yards,
Colts.
Somebody
No.
went 97 yards.
No, they
or
said
something,
the Philadelphia Eagles hold the record for the longest drive in terms of plays and yardage. 17 plays, 60 yards.
Yeah, but this has got to be
he's talking
longer
about
drives.
yard. That's
And
not
that took 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
No, but 60
I thought it meant
yards.
yards. I was thinking like 90-something
That's
yards.
what I was,
Yeah.
and I thought that was the Colts, but
I don't know. It didn't say. I don't see that one.
Okay, RJ, if you will.
What's the longest play? Is it Willie Parker?
So it used to be Kenny King.
Right.
And I grew up when I studied this stuff, it was Kenny King against the Eagles in Super Bowl 15.
How long has it been since you studied?
I don't study really anymore, but I used to media guides and go through all
Well, it
sorts
says
of
the
stats.
Chicago
with them.
Bears, 96 yards.
Bears?
Yep.
Okay.
Touchdown against the Patriots.
Yep. That makes sense. I mean, they dismantled him in that game. And then Willie Parker had that.
It's like a 75-yarder.
Didn't? No. It was longer. Had to be longer. Because that was the longest for a while. And then I think
It was the longest rush, I think, was
didn't
75
a
yards.
Panther have it? Was it like what was his name? Musin Muhammad?
Muhammad?
I thought they had a very long touchdown. But the truth is I don't really have the
I'll look
answer
it
for
up.
you anymore. But it definitively was Kenny King.
Yeah, that was an off-the-record question. I was just curious. All righty. Opponents for the Giants and Jets.
Okay.
Start very easy. If you don't get this, let's all just go home.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Louisville.
No, there's another one. It's different.
He's still.
Sorry.
Goodness. Car crash. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
USC.
Well done. Derrick Henry.
Alabama.
David Montgomery.
Is he Penn State? For some reason I can't think of. I can't really envision where he went to college.
I'm not 100% on this one. I'm having trouble. I have a thought, but I don't think it's correct.
I don't have any thought.
One of the
Alabama?
One of the words
No.
that you said was correct.
State.
I can say no more.
Michigan State.
I don't think
No, he's not a Michigan State guy.
You're moving towards the right part of the country.
David Montgomery. Mid like Big Ten kind of school?
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Not like the USC power in the Big Ten.
No, this is like old school.
Old school Big Ten.
But it might not be.
But it could be.
But it might be.
You're going to say this and this is going to upset me?
It might be big something.
Not Oklahoma State.
It doesn't have to be 10. It could be another number. We don't
Well,
know.
who else would it be? The 12?
Iowa State.
That one.
It is.
Yeah,
Iowa
I didn't
State.
know that.
That one.
So that kind of like running back you, Iowa State.
Got some guys.
Brees Hall.
Yeah.
We got there.
With some assistance.
And finally.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to win on that one. Give me the loss on that one, please.
You sure?
Yes.
You wouldn't have got there?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know it.
We're-
I still like even with you saying it. Sometimes like, oh yeah, that's right. Still don't know. No.
All righty. And finally, DeAndre Hopkins.
Clemson.
Nice job. So
Okay.
you finished the day 9-2.
So that's respectable.
Nice.
9-2 is
Yeah.
highly respectable.
It didn't feel like a great day though. So it'll be 9-2.
Which brings you to 406. Congratulations. You're over the 400 barrier.
Oh,
and
nice.
406 and 70.
We're not going to get over 500 this year, though.
No, not enough time.
No, that's the problem.
I don't know that you really. I mean, I guess you could, but you'd have to go like 500 and.
No, so we have what? We have like 5 weeks left of the year? 6 weeks left of the year?
So, I mean, typically the most
we'd have to get like 14 a time.
No, but that's what I mean. You're not going to
There's
get
not enough
there.
time for questions. We won't have enough questions.
But you'd have to go the whole year with getting like 20 wrong.
Well, unless we decided we wanted to incorporate like a 10-pack instead of a 5-pack. Try to get us to 500.
Oh.
We should bring Field Yates back for that competition again.
If I added those 10, those would help.
Yeah, but no, I don't need those. That was unbelievable. The stress was through the roof that day. Rick was stressed out. I was stressed out. RJ's questions. Field, he was so close.
I was so proud of you, though.
Yeah,
so proud.
That was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what you want. I mean, that's how you draw it up.
Washington.
Central Washington.
Oh. You know what the great thing about it is?
Oh, no!
Is RJ's pause?
Yep.
He
Dramatic.
held it. Central. Yep. Washington.
It felt like the world paused like on its axis for a moment because
you paused it.
I was the only.
You paused the world.
Everybody waiting.
Well,
just waiting.
Very rarely. I mean, there's so much brain power and celebrity status, and I felt like in that moment I was the only one that had the answer.
RJ has.
You
never
had all the power.
RJ's never had so much control over anything in his life as he did in those 5
That's
seconds.
accurate. That's accurate.
He held the world
I got
in
to
his
tell
hands.
you, after hearing that clip again, game show hosting could be a little hobby.
No.
Jay Fiedler.
Dartmouth.
Wow, at the buzzer.
Yeah! What about like a game night?
Let's go. I would. I'm
What if
not.
RJ
I'm
hosts
not
a
even-
game night?
Here's what we do. You're the idea guy.
We're already ripe with some. That's my guy.
I got an idea. DNR presents game night. We go to a bar, something, club, bar, restaurant, something.
A club.
We hold a game night. How great would that be?
I like it.
Maybe RJ hosts something. I host a different thing. Maybe we get involved in it. We play the feud. We do all the things that we do.
Can we trust Rick though? I mean,
Yes.
he's gonna.
No.
He'll pick nothing other than.
Keep people occupied with the music.
No,
in the
you know where
background.
we're going to be. It's going to be like, and live from Glen Cove, it's the DNR out on the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep people entertained. Play
Live
the music,
on Long Island.
Play the music in the background.
Dart. Jackson, dart.
I think it's a great idea.
Maybe we had a little beer pong.
I
Flip cup.
love beer pong.
Little flip cup.
Yeah.
Rick would host nothing other than Twister.
I love Twister.
That'd be the only game he hosts.
Limbo.
Yep. How low can you go? How low can you go? Big bar
Karaoke
mitzvah.
would be nice, though. Karaoke.
Oh, yeah. No, but no.
Why?
No. Now you're getting off track.
Pyramid.
Game night.
What about pyramid?
I love the pyramid. Things that are blue.
Sky.
Yeah. See? I mean, I love the pyramid. Love the pyramid.
We would crush the pyramid.
Oh, are you in for a game night?
I would do a game
we
night.
do a big sponsored event game night.
On Long Island for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what?
See, as long as it's on Long Island.
You know
Yeah,
what?
See,
If it doesn't affect anything sports related, I'll go to Long Island.
Of course
for
you will.
I'll go because
Great
I
idea.
want to be involved in the game night. All right, let's break. Come back. Hot stove.
Oh.
I touched it. Burning hot stove. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is the one, the only Susie Cerrone.
Alternate side and meters in effect. A gridlock alert day today as well. An accident on the LIE Eastman at 108 finally gone. Crash on the Grand Central Westman at the BQE blocks a lane. Really bad accident on the Staten Island Expressway Eastman at South Avenue blocking the center lane. The worst of it into the city. The George, an hour for the upper, 40 at the lower. A lot better at the Lincoln or Holland. 80 Eastman at exit 47. An accident blocking lane. Big problem in Connecticut. An accident has 95 northbound shut down from exit 5 to exit 6 in the Greenwich area. And this report is sponsored by CarStar Auto Body Repair Experts. Trust your collision repair to the experts at CarStar with professionally trained technicians who can repair all makes and models. You'll know your vehicle's repaired right. Visit CarStar.com. Book an appointment today. CarStar. Relax. They'll take it from here. Susie Cerrone on 880 ESPN New York.
FanDuel's the #1 sports book for same-game parlays. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love, the way you want. Head over to FanDuel.com/Peter to sign up today. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 and over, physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is not withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com for help with a gambling problem. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window and Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window and Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window and Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window and Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, I mean, I know we're far removed from the Mets and the Yankees playing games, but it sounds like Jeff Passan is breaking stuff all over the place. It sounds like the Mets are going to be very active, and it may be a different-looking team this coming season. Like a very different-looking team.
Well, how can we not be?
Well, yeah, last year was a disaster.
Right.
How about this question now? How much of the Mets' failures, because I don't think it's a lack of talent. Will you agree with that? How much of the Mets' failures do you think are a clubhouse issue? More lack of talent, more clubhouse problem.
I think more lack of talent,
really,
than clubhouse issue. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you would go the other way.
No, I mean, listen. I think the top tier talent was there, right? I mean, between Lindor and Soto, the season that Alonso had. But then once you get past those guys, you had. Now, listen. I would try to move Nimmo, right? Like, I mean, that would be a contract that I would try to move. And then
sounds like they want to move a lot of guys.
And then we both talked about this. I mean, I was hell bent on Frankie Montas as a terrible signing.
Right.
You wanted to believe in David Stearns because of what you'd seen the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, we spent how many weeks? Every week, Buster Only, every Tuesday. Hey, can you believe what they're doing with this pitching staff? Can you believe the job that this pitching lab? And that was great until it wasn't.
Right, and it fell off a cliff. Yep.
And then, Soto, slow start. All of a sudden, he finally has a month where he's awesome, and team's not winning. So, I mean, last year, with the expectations that this team had, going out and making the big move, giving Juan Soto $765 million, winning that battle between the Yankees, to turn around and not make the playoffs is a disaster.
I think you could argue it's the most disappointing season in the history of baseball. You say, well, come on. Don't you think that's a little hyperbole? Not to go on a run in the postseason, to play 162 games and not be one of the best 6 teams in the National League with that payroll, and to lose out to the Cincinnati Reds of all teams, who are just like a middling baseball team. It is so embarrassing. And we give the Yankees crap all the time. They don't do that. Right? Yankees will get in and then falter. But if you can't get in with a sample size of 162 games, when you gag down the stretch and collapse down the stretch, I stand by it. I think that is one of the most embarrassing seasons in baseball history.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I think it feels like hyperbole when you say it like that, but then when you really take a step back and understand what the expectations were, the moves that were made and everything else.
And the amount of money you spent
and the amount of money that's being spent, yeah, like, I mean, it's that bad. So, of course, the team needs to look different. Like, things have to change.
So, it also sounds like they're on the verge of admitting to this. You can't win with Sean Manaea as your best starter.
Well, not that version of Sean Manaea.
Well, certainly not. But it sounds like they are at the point where they understand that you need to bring in, because you hear Scooble's name thrown out there a lot now with the Mets.
Right. Well, because the Mets, I mean, naturally you hear the Mets because how many teams can afford Scooble?
No. Well, how many
Yankees
teams
are
have
off
the resources?
Right, and you'd imagine
and the money to extend them.
And you'd imagine the Yankees are not going to be one of those teams. Right? Like, they don't need Scooble.
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, they're not going to pay Scooble what Scooble's going to get.
How could you pay
with
Cole?
The amount of money that they're paying?
Right, you can't pay
Cole,
Fried,
and Rodon. No.
And Scooble wouldn't. You'd have too much tied into the pitching staff.
Like, Mets have the money. Mets seem like they're, like, you read this passing article, involved, or like
everybody.
And
the one that now listen, I think Alonso. I don't know what's going to happen to him. Sounds like Tucker. They might be in on him. I think they would be involved with Bellinger.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to the Yankees in a minute as well. 800-919-3776. But I mean, Devin Williams sounds like they're very interested in him. He has the relationship with Stearns, right? He pitched great. I mean, a Williams-Diaz combination at the late stages of a game. If you're able to keep Diaz, and hopefully they'll be able to.
I got to believe we're going to keep Diaz.
I would think so. Yep. Because here's the thing: if the Mets really want something, you have more money than the other team.
Right. Like, if you want to go get it, and that guy wants to be a Met, which I believe that Edwin Diaz wants to be a Met, then they'll find a way to get it done. And now you have that combination at the back end of your bullpen. You like that. But now, I mean, we still need to address, I think, I mean, we all agree that we're excited about the young arms, right? I mean, Tong really wasn't ready.
McClain is awesome.
Yeah, McClain is going to be the guy.
He's a top-line starter.
Right. So now when you start talking about trading for Scooble, I'm not looking to trade McClain for Scooble.
No, McClain's not tradable.
Right. But now, so if I'm not trading McClain, what am I trading? Am I going to trade Tong and Sprout?
I don't know that I'd trade both, but
you're going to have to. What do you mean you're not?
So I'm going to trade both for Scooble?
Right, you're going to have to.
So would it make more sense to wait for Scooble to become a free agent and then sign him that way?
Like, unless you think that this season, like, you'd rather get this now.
Extend him now, get it done.
But what if I can't extend him?
You have to be able to.
Oh, of course you do.
You
I'm
have
not making that move unless you do, but he's a Scott Boras guy.
No, I don't. So then I'm sorry, I won't trade for him.
Well,
if you're not willing to extend, I know Boras wants his guys to hit free agency. I'm going to give him a massive deal. I'm going to trade huge pieces. If he's not willing to sign the long-term deal, then this is not. Boras works for him.
Well, I understand that.
If he wants to be a Met and the Mets are willing to pay through the nose for him.
But you won't, like how Boras explains this to his clients, is you won't know what your true market is until we get to free agency.
Okay.
Which is exactly what happened to Soto, and no one thought in their wildest dreams, with no deferments, that deferrals,
I think is right.
Or whatever it is, deferrals, that he'd be close to the $700 million.
And he got over it.
And he got over it.
Right.
And with add-ons,
and sweeteners.
With add-ons, you're up over $800 million.
Right.
So again, like, you don't know what you're worth until you get to free agency and people are allowed to bid on you. So that's how you would sell it to Scooble. You go back-to-back Cy Youngs. You go, like, let's get to free agency.
He's awesome.
Then we'll see what Toronto wants to offer you. What, if the Dodgers want to be involved, what the Mets will give you.
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm the Mets and I can't sign him, I'm not trading for him. I think that would be crazy to do.
I got to think too that on both sides of this, the future of baseball has to play a part into what some of these decisions are going to be. Like, especially like if you're a team like the Dodgers and you've got all this money deferred and everything else, like, who's to say in the next collective bargaining agreement that's going to be something that's legal?
It may not be.
Right, maybe. So, like,
you can't defer money like that.
Right, so now, I mean, are the Dodgers going to be potentially a little bit more involved this season to get some kinds of deal? Like,
right, and are you willing to go above and beyond this season, because next season we don't know what it's going to be?
Right, are we looking for more years because we don't know? Like, I could burn a year of this contract.
Is there going to be a salary cap? I don't know. I would imagine if you have a deal done, it's going to be grandfathered in. It's going to be anything new can't.
Right, but it's not necessarily the deal. Is that whatever that number is agreed upon?
Right.
So if I'm locked into this massive deal, how does that affect what I have to be at?
We don't have the answers.
You don't.
Right.
Sounds like Pittsburgh's actually been involved in trying to spend a little bit of money.
Sounds like they were involved in
Naylor.
In Naylor, yeah.
Yep. He ends up getting a 5-year deal. I don't know how that affects Pete year-wise because he's a younger player.
What, did he get 5 for 80?
No, I think he got more than that.
He got more than that?
5 for RJ. What did he get? 5 for 92.5?
5 for 92 is what Naylor got.
I think.
I thought I had seen 5 for 80, but okay. But Pete, I mean, they have to decide on Pete. Then I see. So apparently, Beatty's available. Vientos is available.
Yeah. 5 for
Senga's
92.5.
92.5. Senga sounds like he's done. That he's not going to be with the Mets anymore. If there's any demand for him, that they're going to trade him. They're asking Nimmo to waive his no trade. We don't know what's going to happen with Pete Alonso. Acuna is another one. So I mean, there's a lot of pieces.
I think there's a lot of different pieces that could potentially be on the table. And I also don't love the idea of the pivot away from Pete would be that we could go with McNeil and Vientos at first.
Because
we're not doing
I don't want Jeff McNeil at first. No. I got to be honest with you. Moving on for Jeff McNeil, I would be totally fine with that. I'd be fine with that too. I think most Mets fans would be fine with that. I just don't know if you lose Pete. I mean, where are we getting this production from? I mean, 38 home runs, 41 doubles. Kyle Tucker?
126 RBIs. Yeah, who's playing first, though?
Bellinger?
Well, Bellinger would make more sense because of his versatility.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying that definitively. I'm sure Yankee fans are listening to this going, hang on, you're not getting Bellinger.
Someone needs to replace the production behind Soto because we need to continue to protect Soto.
100%. Yeah. 100%. But, I mean, there are pieces that you could replace him with. I just don't know what the Mets are interested in doing right now. But it sounds like that. I mean, like if you're able to trade Nimmo,
it feels like they're gonna have a much splashier offseason than the Yankees are. Because right now, after Grisham signs for the 22, like how much more money are we spending now? They want Bellinger back.
Yeah,
Bellinger's gonna get a raise from what he was making last year,
and he should.
So, I mean,
you keep him.
But what I mean,
if you sign Bellinger, you might be close to done.
Right,
you still got to revamp this bullpen.
Okay, but that's the bullpen. As far as the 1 through 9, it looks like it's probably going to be the same team.
Very similar.
I mean, you'll have Grisham playing center.
Yep.
You'll have Bellinger if he comes back playing left. Judge playing right.
Well, so where does Dominguez go?
Maybe you trade him.
Where does Spencer Jones go?
I don't know. Maybe he's not right. I don't know what else he has to prove.
Like that's the thing. Like I just believe that if you ask the Yankees, do you want to keep Trent Grisham? The answer would have been no.
Right, but that's a dangerous game that you played to get a draft pick. I mean, how important is that draft pick? Again, listen, it's not a problem. It's not a problem if you don't have a self-imposed salary cap.
But even granted, you're right about that. But even so, like now there's a glut. Like now, where am I going to play guys that I have?
I mean, is there a glut though? Maybe they just don't think Dominguez is going to be good enough. Just defensively, he's not going to figure it out. Well, good. They pretended like he was good in center. Then you watch him playing left. It's like he sticks at left.
He's a bad outfielder.
And then we ask Kay, and they're like, no, he wasn't good at center either.
No, he's not a good outfielder. So, all right, if you're going to move on from him, then it would make more sense to me.
Well, but that ends up being part of the real bigger problem is they have guys that they like offensively in the lineup that don't have positions or aren't good at those positions. Like, I mean, Ben Rice is a better offensive player than Austin Wells is, but Austin Wells is a much better defender than Rice is.
Well, I figure Ben Rice is going to be your first baseman.
Right, but Ben Rice is not a great first baseman.
No.
Goldschmidt was a better defensive first baseman, but you'd rather have and then we get into Jazz and Ben Rice aren't going to play. What? Why is Jazz not playing? He's been your second baseman all season long. Because of a matchup now? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, very
But Jazz will be back at second base.
Yes, he will.
It's going to be Volpe.
Yes, it will.
Or Caballero at short.
Right.
And then you have McMahon at third.
How far away? How far away are we from Lombard coming up to the big club?
I got to imagine he's getting close.
Right.
Where's he play now, though?
Well, he's a shortstop.
Right. I mean, what are you doing with Volpe?
I don't know.
I mean, you got the coach saying that he didn't think the shoulder affected him. Then the GM's like, well, clearly the shoulder was affecting him.
I get on the same page, for God's sakes. It's a bad look.
But the bottom of that lineup, I mean, Grisham wasn't good at all in the postseason.
No.
At all.
Nope.
But you're talking about,
But had a great regular season.
Awesome.
Is a great defensive center fielder and had a massive power outburst in the regular season.
The defense hasn't been as good. Still good, but not
Stays a good defensive center
not
fielder.
as good as it was. And probably not going to get better, right? You would imagine it would stay.
I would imagine
along
when
that same
gets
trend.
to 30, it would start
but he
to
had
dip a little
34
bit.
home runs. I told you what was the most he had in the season before. That was like 17. So they figured, hey, we'll offer him to 22. He's not going to take it because he'll get a longer-term deal. He said,
but why? But why are you playing that game? For a draft pick. That's why.
Well, I guess there's another. I mean, there has to be a plan on both sides of this. If he takes it or if he doesn't take it.
Well, I'm sure that they had an idea of what they would do.
It's probably insurance in case they don't get Bellinger.
But do you want him? I
don't know.
Yankees, you're like, oh, great. He's back? Like, I
don't think there's a Yankee fan that thinks that he's going to have a season as good as the one he just had.
And how was it, even though he had a great season, an unbelievable season, when it mattered most, how did he do in the postseason?
He had 138.
It was awful in the postseason.
Right. So, I mean, but he wasn't the only one. Right? I mean, Stanton wasn't nearly as good as he's been in the playoffs.
But you're locked into Stanton.
Well, money's gone down, though. Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
But he's going to be back because he has to be back. You didn't have to bring this guy back. You chose to bring him back, or at least you chose to give him the option to come back if he so chose to do.
Yeah, I
and
can't imagine, like, unless there's something that happens that we don't see happening, like something creative that Brian Cashman does, I don't know how much, just as far as the starting lineup is concerned, how much different the Yankees are going to look.
I think it's going to look very similar. I think you get Rice at first, you're going to get Chisholm at second, you're going to get, who your shortstop and your third base are going to be, your catcher is going to be, and the outfield. I mean, if Bellinger comes back, now if they don't bring back Bellinger, could I see them going after Tucker? I could, right? Because I think that's kind of interchangeable, but it's going to be, Judge and it's going to be Grisham. That's your team. That's your team.
Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense. I mean, depending on who you think the better player is. Do you think that Bellinger's better than Tucker? I mean,
Tucker didn't have a great year last year.
Right, but who do you think just in general, who do you think the better player is?
I think Tucker's a better player.
So if Grisham is back, right now you get center field answered. So you just need someone to play left field. As opposed to, like Bellinger has, I can play center, he can play left, he can play first. Like,
yeah,
more versatility.
Bellinger's very versatile, and he's a great defensive player no matter where you put him.
So, I mean, it feels like the Mets are in on everybody, will consider trading anybody, and want to really do a better job of kind of, or not a better job, just like reshaping what this team looks like.
But I don't feel like this is going to be a reshaping. I think this is going to be like a full plastic surgery.
Well,
it's going to be a different looking person coming out.
But I mean, you can go in with that intention, and then it turn around like, hey, we couldn't trade Nimmo. We couldn't trade, there are things that could happen that could limit that.
Would you, tell me, like, if a team went to you and said, all right, we want to trade, we don't want you? That's telling you we don't want you.
Yeah, right, but, I mean, they're still going to play him even if they don't want him.
Right, but are you like, no, this is where I want to be, I'm going to stay, or you're like, they don't want me, do I want to be here? Like, I'm wondering, you tell me, what's the athlete's mindset?
Well, I mean, initially, like, they don't want me, screw you. I'll go somewhere else, but then, I mean, there's more involved in that. Like, I mean, Brandon Nimmo's got a family he's got to think about. Does he do I want to uproot my family? Where are we going? What are the other options? Like, there's a lot that goes on with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're single, right? You got no family, you got no attachments. This team doesn't want me. Yeah, screw. Like, I'll go find someplace else.
Right.
And then you go wherever the team is. But this is going to go new teammates, new routines, new habits. I mean, that's.
I pick up and, you know what it's like.
Move your whole life.
Move your whole life, your whole family, your kids, your wife, the whole thing. I think his wife works actually in New York City, so that becomes a whole thing.
Well, you saw with the whole Trouba stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they told Trouba they didn't want him. And he's like, well, no. My wife's got stuff going on here. I'm not moving.
No, it matters to me. This is where
and
I'm
then
gonna
eventually he moved on.
Yeah. It's going to be a massive offseason for the Mets.
It should be. They won, 83 games?
Oh, terrible. Just terrible. All right, let's break. We'll come back. Calls lining up. Let's get to you guys. 800-919-3776. I don't want to hear, you don't spend time on the Yankees, only the Mets, not the Yankees. It's open for every fan base, Mets and Yankees. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. During the More to Move You event, lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-5 2.5S all-wheel drive for $229 for 36 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN S0754711. MSRP $31,070. Zero security deposit. Ends 12/1/25.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
At Jake's 58 Casino Hotel this November, it's your chance to gobble up the green and feast on your share of $55,000 cash. Earn entries all month long and join us on Friday, November 28th from 4 to 6 p.m. 2 winners will be drawn every hour to win up to $10,000 cash. Then at 7 p.m., 1 lucky winner will take home a grand prize of $20,000 cash at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
For over 100 years, Slomin's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Sloman's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Hot stove. Oh, I touched it. Burning hot stove. All right. Ray's doing work back there. You know, for a guy on 184 minutes of sleep from last night.
Right, but I think he's in that
good.
sweet spot, though. You know what I mean? When you get in that, like,
before you get crushed by the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may be, like, running on fumes, and he's like, yeah, look at me. I'm chugging along. And at some point,
you notice I'm standing up a lot today.
Apart.
You notice I'm standing up
noticed
a lot.
that.
So, like, I feel like if I sit down in the chair too long, I could crash. So.
What do you think? Like, what would we have to do to make you fall asleep right now? Like, if we said go lie on the couch, would you be out?
I'd probably be out in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's no chance. He goes couch, he's out.
Out? You couldn't make it?
Couldn't do that.
No.
Could not do that.
Sitting in the chair?
No, sitting in the chair, I'm fine.
Sitting in the chair and leaning back?
If I lean back, I could be in trouble.
Now, yeah. Sitting in the chair, lean back, we turn the lights off in there.
Now, why would you do that?
Well, I'm just asking, like, where's the line? Now you're sleeping.
It's probably not long. It's probably not long before I'd be gone. Why would you do this
lights
to me?
on, he lays on the floor, and he's deep asleep.
Possible.
Yeah. If we covered him?
I wouldn't have to cover him.
A pillow?
Why not just
and a
roll out a
blanket.
cot for me? Put me in the wellness room.
Yeah, but it's not a comfortable wellness room, though.
How about
It's
we let
really
you
not.
stand in one of the phone booths before we turn the lights out?
Can you stand in one of them? I don't think you can.
Can't stand?
No,
I think there's a seat
chair.
in it.
There's a seat in there.
Okay. You sit down in one of the phone booths. We put you on the phone with someone. They sing you a lullaby. You're out.
Yeah, I'll be gone. What do you want me to
There
fall
were
asleep?
times, no joke, like we'd be traveling, so like it'd be like under like whatever the like world championships or whatever it was. And then before we would leave, like that night, so the tournament's over, that night, no, we're flying out the next day, guys get nuts, right? Like you go out, have a good time, enjoy the city. You would walk through the airport and you would see Team USA jackets just laying on the floor of the airport, just passed out like lights. Like so in such a deep sleep that you have to like make sure that you woke everyone up because there's no chance
that they would wake up for their flight?
No chance.
I would tell you the time that I had to go running with my belt around my neck through the airport.
Why?
So Gunling and I are coming back from the Final Four. It was the Anthony Davis freshman Kentucky team. They went down to New Orleans, right? And I don't know, we wanted to get to the airport with a good amount of time. There was traffic, and this early flight, early in the morning. Getting through security took forever. And they're like, your flight is leaving in 11 minutes.
Oh.
And he's like, let's go. So we are sprint. I didn't have time to put
Of course not.
I'm holding my shoes. I got my belt. We're running with bags. We barely make it onto the plane. Drenched in sweat. Pop down next to some guy, and now I start to dress myself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it was terrible. You go on these charters. You don't.
Well, no, I don't always go on charters. I did, not now. There's nothing worse than that. Like you can be late for your flight. I want to sit in the airport.
Brutal. Let's go to Rashad in the Bronx. Wants to get into the Mets conversation. Hi, Rashad. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, so what makes the Mets season even more embarrassing is the third wild card team was added to the playoffs. That makes it even more embarrassing. They couldn't even make the playoffs. But I have a suggestion for the Mets, and maybe I want to get your take on it. How about they look at Chris Bassett? Because that pitching staff
They had Chris Bassett, though, when they let him go. Now they can bring him back?
I mean, that pitching staff needs help. I mean, the pitching staff is horrendous. It's terrible.
Yeah, right. But we need top of the rotation.
Yeah,
help,
I don't think you need like number 3-4 starters. I wouldn't think. And Chris Bassett I think he's like 36 or 37 years old. So is that really what you want to bring back now, Rashad? Like, that's not who you want this offseason. That might be like a final piece to finish off the pitching staff, but that's not what you want big starter wise.
I won't say that's like the top priority, but he won't hurt. He would definitely be an upgrade of what the Mets have like right now on the pitching staff. Besides McLean, and we don't even know about even Peterson, because he started good and now he's like up and down right now.
He was awful at the end, but he was great.
Right.
I mean, Peterson
he
was
your
one guy
most,
you relied on the most. He was
100%.
sensational.
I mean, the problem is that Senga was awesome. Like awesome.
And then he got hurt the day we went to the
and then he
to
was
the
a
game.
non-factor.
Right.
Right? And so, I mean,
and what's Minaya going to be?
There were expectations for Minaya. Peterson was your most reliable guy. Like,
right.
I mean, you needed like some length at all. It was going to be Peterson.
And I love McLean, but I don't look at him and think that's a number one starter right now. To ask for a 24-year-old kid to be a number one is a lot.
But I mean, what you asked from them last season was a lot.
It was
like every
Tong
moment
wasn't ready.
No, Tong wasn't ready, but it felt like from the second he got called up, every start, like his first start was like, "Please save us."
McLean.
Yeah, and then every start afterwards.
Like, I think he's great. I love him.
It's in Atlanta. It's Philly a couple times. I mean, it's just like every start was a big start for him.
Incredible.
And he was awesome.
So McLean is in the starting rotation, obviously.
Of course.
Sproat, you've seen enough.
It depends on what they do in free agency.
Right. I mean, Peterson is. Minaya, I'm sure Senga probably is. Well, it does not sound like Senga's going to be here. It sounds like they're going to do everything in their power to move on from him.
Well, when that happens. It hasn't happened yet.
No.
But they're looking, I mean, they said this at the deadline too, and the problem why they didn't do it is the only way we're trading for a pitcher is if they can start game 1 or 2 of the postseason.
Well, I like that.
That's the type. They're not looking for Chris Bassett. They're looking for, Framber Valdez. They're looking like for that kind of arm.
Oh, maybe they go after Valdez. That's a possibility. I mean, and the Senga contract is not awful. What is it? You make like $15 million, something like that?
Who, Valdez?
No. Senga.
Yeah, Senga's only $15 million.
Right. So it's not a contract. I mean, like a mid-level team could take that on.
Yeah, right. But if they wanted to deal with, like, hey, this guy needs extra rest. Hey, if this guy has, whatever going on, doesn't feel 100%, he can't pitch.
Right.
Like, you want that headache.
I don't know.
No, you want consistency. Every fifth day, here's the ball.
Right.
Let's go.
Right. And this guy, and if it's not perfect, now it's not for him, which is highly frustrating.
Which is what we've dealt with.
Yeah, very, very frustrating. All right, so let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get back into the football. Week 12 starts tomorrow night. I'll tell you right now, I'm not getting involved in this game tomorrow. I can't handle the Thursday night stress.
Well, you tried to be Mr. Thursday night.
I know. I was this close too.
It backfired right in your face.
This close. And now I can't win a game. Now I'm done.
Well, the crappy part about that is you took it at 13.5, and then it instantly went to...
It went to 12.5, and then went by 13. I mean... That's very bad luck.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's very, very bad luck. The one win I have in the last 2 weeks, the Texans came back from down 20.
Yes. Like 11.5 points.
12.5 now.
That's 12.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're a full Ron Jeremy.
Oh, that's nuts.
Oh, boy. All right, let's take a break, and we'll dive back into a little NFL. We'll do it next. DNR with you on a Wednesday right here on ESPN New York.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in with those you care about, and to remind ourselves that we're not alone. As seasons change and days grow darker sooner, it can be a tough time for many. This November, BetterHelp's encouraging everyone to reach out, check in on friends, reconnect with loved ones, and remind the people in your life that you're there. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. Short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recommendations. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
FanDuel is the #1 sportsbook for same-game parlays. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel is the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love the way you want. FanDuel is the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. Head to FanDuel.com/K to sign up today. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I still can't believe. Do you fish? Yup, bluefish.
Yeah, it was one of the weirder moments I've ever had. I got caught. He's very manly, this guy. I put chum on my hands. I reach in, grabbed them. I was like, oh, wow. He's like, I'm going out. I'm fishing fluke and tuna, stripes, and also
stripers.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Like, you fish?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
Bluefish.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you at the big 9 o'clock hour, ESPN New York. You're about 17 minutes away from RJ's sensational, world-famous stuff you missed.
You said it.
Yeah. RJ, you ever get stopped walking the streets of like, oh, is that you? You're the guy that does stuff you missed on DNR?
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How'd that go down?
It didn't happen.
It just happened yesterday, though.
No, I was just kidding.
You're just lying?
Yeah.
It's easy for you to lie, huh?
I don't have the interactions that Ray does. Ray gets recognized basically every game at the Garden.
Every game at the Garden.
So
still not quite used to it.
He's taken a step up, which, I mean, listen, when
but also it's a more public place, and more people who are there are consume this program.
Do you ever have like you're picking Antonio up at school, or I don't know, you're out meeting people, and it's like friends of friends are there, and you're that RJ?
It's happened. I can count them on one hand.
Not a lot,
but it has happened. Not like Ray, no.
But Ray's like a big deal.
It's clear that the people love Ray.
Yeah. Are you at all jealous of that Ray has this notoriety and fame that you just don't have?
I think they tolerate me, and I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
But Ray is clearly, listen, I'm a team player. More Ray. That's what the people want.
I don't agree with that at all.
Oh, here we go.
At all.
Here we go. No, you're great. No, you're great.
Yeah.
You're better.
Yeah.
No, you're better.
That's exactly.
No, your hair's
exactly
better.
Right.
No, you're better.
No, you're more handsome.
RJ, you have better hair than him?
No, we're taking the Bengals. I mean, you're taking the Bengals.
Right. You guys have your games all picked out for this week?
We had a long meeting yesterday. Yeah, Ray had a West Coast game, so like 8 o'clock, we had a long sit down.
Long discussion,
Going over
planning
the games
things out,
What
looking
line-
at the over-unders, the lines.
Would that shock you? No, not one bit.
I think there's some real shadiness going on between the two of them.
As we throw games.
I don't think you intend to throw
lose
them. I think
games
you're
together.
intending to how can we screw Dave, and how can we
Let's go ahead and lose big with the Bengals here.
What are we doing
right
wrong
here.
for you?
We're
laying out.
You're commingling picks.
We're just leaving money on the table for you to take.
Yeah, but I can't take it
Why not?
because I'm incapable. That's why not. You know it. So now you're taunting me. You know what? Let's make the same picks. We'll how about we miss on many of them?
We're taunting you like Siegfried and Roy.
You know what the
That's
amazing
what
thing
we're
is? The amazing. So
You can't get us.
I do picks in the Daily News. Have you seen these?
How are you? Were doing really well.
I'm like 12 games over 500.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, but those are no spreads, though.
Yeah,
what are
they
you
are.
doing?
Well, that's with spreads.
Yeah. There's like 11 people. I'm like fourth.
What are you doing?
Picking the wrong games.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what he's doing.
But you have to pick every game. You're forced into every game like that.
Because he tried to be something he wasn't last week, which is Mr. Thursday Night.
Yeah.
He wanted to add some juice. I feel good about it.
I
but
felt
also
great
feel
about it.
You did it.
three
You
other
did
games.
it. You did it on the false pretense.
And the only game he felt like one of the 4 games was the one he didn't pick that won.
That's right. Seattle. And they even got lucky to win.
You're living my nightmare. That is my nightmare.
Wait, where you have 4 that you like, you pick the 3,
Yep.
and then you go 0-3, and the other one hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's my life.
And this week doesn't look easy. I'm just telling you right now.
I don't
this
like
week does not look easy at all.
I don't like this week at all. There's a game that's close to one of us that I like.
You like Baltimore?
How is Baltimore close to any of us?
It's a Jets
It's
fan.
one-
I don't know.
No, it's one of our teams. One of the 4 of our teams that I really like.
Oh, you like one of our teams?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to take one of the 4 of our teams, yes. Feel good
only,
about that.
only the one.
Only the one. That's right.
You gonna take the Cowboys over the Eagles?
Are you going to go crazy here?
You gonna take San Francisco?
Maybe.
Laying the 7?
It's up to
Maybe.
7.
7?
7.
Yeah.
See, and the thing with Bryce Young is you don't know what you're going to get from him.
That's why it surprised me that would be the one you like.
Go for 111 yards or 450 yards.
Did you go Dallas because of the success that Dak has had against the Eagles?
What's the line in that game?
4 that is 4
Three-
or 3.5.
3.5.
Yep,
Oh,
3.5.
money going on the Cowboys.
Yep.
Wow.
And you have a lot of money, so I assumed you would be one of those people.
Laying money now.
Yeah.
Early.
Moving line.
I gotta
Early
tell you,
money.
As much gambling as I've ever done in my life, never, ever, ever, ever have I bet a game 5 days before. Ever, ever.
But I feel like that's when the sharp money goes down.
Oh, I think you're right. But I wasn't in it for the sharp. I was in it for the action and the juice.
WNBA All-Star game, boys.
Day of. Game starts
Right
in
there.
4 minutes. Let's go. That's our game. All right, so let's go back to this. And can you make me a promise, unless there's a news story with this, can we end this today?
Please.
This whole Skattebo Carter stuff, because I hate this story.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Same way I hate the Aaron Glenn story. I didn't want to get involved in that, but I felt like we had to because this is what we do. Skattebo doesn't get it, and that's what I find to be a little bit upsetting right now. He comes out with the tweet yesterday because people are all over him, and not that. And this is another thing too. People are not upset because he's going to do something. People are not upset that he's exploring like a fun thing to do in his life. No, that doesn't have anybody upset. What has people upset is this guy suffered a gruesome injury and is going to do physical exertion on national television. So he gets critiqued and criticized, fine. And then instead of saying, you know what, my bad, guys, got to be better, and now it dies, no, now he's got to double down. He tweets out, honestly, if you don't like that I'm having a good time dealing with the tough time, then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. I'm not able to play football and have the fun I've been having my whole life, so I'm doing things outside the box, trying to find stuff to keep me happy. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and just don't talk about me if you ain't got nothing nice to say. See, I hear that, and my thought is he doesn't get it. He's missing the point.
He doesn't get it yet.
Well, okay, but when he put this tweet out, he didn't get it.
No, he did not get it. So I don't think that anyone was saying don't go have fun.
Nobody says that.
Right, especially when you're going through a tough time. I understand completely. I've been nothing nearly as gross and potentially catastrophic as what we saw happen to him just 3 weeks ago. Like the fact that he's even up and around and everything else it feels like kind of a miracle. Because when you saw it, it was like, oof, could this be? You know what I mean? Like this might be it. So I mean, the fact that he's progressing the way he's progressing is great. But like no one ever said, don't go to Raw.
No, go to Raw.
Don't sit ringside. It's just don't get involved with, the scripted physical nature of what you were doing. Just because there's no reason to do it.
That's right.
God forbid something happened, and now you do something to your leg that affects your rehab and your timeline and everything else. Now what? Because again, the reason why people are concerned about it and have an opinion on it is because of how good you were for the Giants and how important they feel like you are moving forward. And they don't want anything to happen to jeopardize that.
Right. And it's a bad look when the team is 2-9 and you're doing that stuff also. I think separately, that's a bad, like Abdul Carter misses a walkthrough, gets punished for it, and he's there with the belt that at 2-9.
And you lost.
And you, God,
and you lost.
It's just so,
it's
such
not like
a
you had a
bad
big game.
optic.
It's not like he was awesome and you lost.
No, he did very little in that game.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I think that as a young player, I can't speak for this generation of player because I wasn't around with social media and trying to build your brand and everything else. But I think that as a young player, you come into a situation. Sometimes it takes a minute to actually learn what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. How the fan base will react to certain things. It's just I would like to believe that when you come to a place like New York and you're playing for the New York Giants, that these things would kind of be explained to you, like here's how things work here.
Or aren't there people within the organization that are like, in the know
PR
about,
people?
Like okay, so he's going to be there. Well, he's not going to do anything. Or no, he's going to do nothing. Okay, fine, go ahead and do that. Like, do you think the organization didn't know that he was going to get involved in this wrestling?
I can't imagine that they would love it.
So I mean, isn't that also another problem that he's going out there and he's getting involved? And I know it's scripted, I get it, but it feels like it's kind of like the particulars within the organization should have an idea that this is happening.
I don't know, right? Neither of us know, but I would imagine that if this was something suggested to the people that work for the Giants, that he'd be involved in actually like kind of mixing it up, pushing, getting pushed, like people around him, like that this wouldn't be something that they would be happy about. Like, hey, no, he'll go, fine, no problem, but I don't want him, pushing anyone, being pushed, any of that. Like, we need this guy back here, and we don't want to do anything to screw this thing up. It's because there are certain things that you can do as a regular 20-something-year-old that you can't necessarily do as a professional athlete that's in the spotlight. Like, I mean, I've talked to Matt about this. Like, Matt went through this. When he's the Dark Knight and pitching well and everything else, he could do anything he wanted. When all of a sudden now performance didn't match.
That's right.
It didn't match up to what we expected. He's at a Rangers game. And people are like, well, what's he doing at a Rangers game? He's just at a Rangers game.
And again, for the record, we're not saying that. We're not saying don't go. We're not saying don't let off steam. We're not saying don't go have fun and live your life and do all these things and how difficult this has been. Of course, go do that stuff.
Let's not also pretend like this is the first time that this has happened or the first time an athlete's received criticism for just doing something that, a normal, a young guy would do.
But here's the thing. You just said it. They're not normal.
No, right.
They're not. Not everyone knows who everybody is. Everyone knows who Cam Skattebo is. Everyone knows who Abdul Carter is. So you say just what a normal 23-year-old would do. They're not normal 23-year-olds.
Right. I mean, you're a celebrity now, and there are certain things celebrities can do that other people that can't. There's certain things celebrities can't do that we all could do, right? And not be criticized for it. So like just a kid his age, you do what you want. Hey, go have fun. Right. Get that opportunity. But that's not who you are right now. You're an important piece of what this team is trying to do moving forward. You're 2-9. Your season's completely
fallen off the rails.
Yep. The only things we're looking forward to are the young quarterback, some of the young talent. Abdul Carter's supposed to be one of these guys, and we got to listen to him, like not doing what he's supposed to do inside the building, so he gets sat. Like it's just all of it. When you take all of it and then put it in that situation where it's pushing and it's just not a great, like optically, it's not a great look for that.
And my thought would be, what the hell's going on over there? Like with that organization, does this feel right now to you like this is a well-run organization? Because it doesn't feel anything like that to me.
No, it doesn't. But I mean, that's again. I mean, are you surprised?
No.
When you look at the last last 3 years,
no,
what this
not
team
even a
has
little
been.
bit. Not even a little bit. Am I surprised? If you had said to me, what team would have this go on, where a guy's sleeping through that when you're 2-9, that kind of stuff happens. When you're 9-2, that doesn't happen. Everyone buys in. Everyone's pulling the rope the same way.
But that's why I asked you the question, and you got mad at me. Where it's like, it's the New York Giants. Well,
it's still the Giants.
Okay, but in the past, it's been the New York Giants. This is not the New York Giants. This is closer to the New York Jets or the Cleveland Browns than it is the New York Giants.
Yeah, but it still has that appeal.
By name.
Yes.
By name. That's it. That's it. By reputation, not by
no. What they have shown
on
they
the
are
field of what's
is
going on
not,
inside
is
that
not
locker
a
room.
successful football team, but they're still called the New York Giants, and that means something.
Right, but at some point they lost their way. I don't know when it was, when they made the decision to fire Coughlin, whatever it was. But I mean, even when we had Canty on the show, like he would say to us, "I walk in that building and it feels different."
Yes, I mean it's a decade ago now.
So like I don't know how you change it. I don't know if that starts just up top with the decisions that the owners made. Whatever it is the identity of this team is closer to what I deal with on a regular basis with the Jets than it is what
it's got to be changed.
The name's supposed to represent.
It has to be changed. It has to be fixed because you cannot continue to go through this vicious cycle over and over.
Which, again, I mean, kind of leads into the next conversation, which is, what exactly are you prioritizing here when you're hiring the new head coach? Like, how important it is to have someone that comes in that knows exactly what it should look like and has had success doing that? Like, as unsexy is a word? As not sexy? I don't want to say
I don't think unsexy, but I understand what you're saying.
Unattractive?
Yeah. Well, but I don't think unattractive. Who are you going to go with here? You're going to go with Mike McCarthy?
Yes.
Yeah. You don't call him unattractive.
No, I don't mean
I know.
I mean the move.
Right.
Like, how are you going to describe the move?
As non-enticing as the move to hire Mike McCarthy would be.
Like, I could understand you have a pretty good sense of what Mike McCarthy's floor is,
right?
What the team will be.
He's going to right the ship. You're going to. I mean, Mike McCarthy lost his job in Dallas, is winning 12 games a year. Now in the playoffs, he was awful.
Carpe omnia, sees everything.
And what makes it easier for him, and why you feel like it would work, is because you got the quarterback.
Yes.
Like the helpless part of what's going on with the Jets is it doesn't matter who you bring in, they still can't find the quarterback, and when you don't have the quarterback, it just continues
You can't win in this league without
the treadmill of dysfunction.
You can't. It's just that simple.
Right.
You can't win in this league without the quarterback.
So if you take a coach that's already had success and pair him with a quarterback that you think is really good, you feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
But if you take the quarterback that you know is good and then put him with a coach that really doesn't have a track record.
So aside from McCarthy, then who even is that? What guys interest you that have that? It's McCarthy. Who else is it?
Oh, I think it's weight. It's C. What happens in Pittsburgh and some of those teams.
But so Clint Kubiak gone.
Well, but there's a reason why Mike McCarthy's name is at the top of the list. Like odds-wise.
Is Cliff Kingsbury, he's had the job. He's been that guy.
He hasn't had the same kind of success Mike
McCarthy's
McCarthy's
not even
had.
close.
I think Mike McCarthy for people is kind of like, is when you're talking about drafting quarterbacks, is kind of like we know he'll be good, but he didn't have the crazy. He's not Anthony Richardson. He doesn't have the crazy, physical skills and the higher ceiling. But we know what he's going to be.
Can I walk before I can run?
Yeah, right. That's what you're looking for. That's why I would have hired him instead of Adam Gase.
I would love to get to the point where we're having the conversation of, oh, boy, you didn't succeed in the playoffs again. You made the playoffs for the third straight year, but you need to hire somebody. Succeed.
How I would describe it is you need to do exactly, and my team needed to do the same thing. You need to hire somebody that did exactly what, or a combination of the both, which is why I don't know why Joe Shane's still here, what they did with the Knicks. The Knicks were considered one of the most dysfunctional teams in the NBA.
Right.
They bring in the right two guys.
They hired an adult.
Leon Rose. They hire Tibbs knowing that, hey, listen, Tibbs probably is only going to take us to a certain point. But let's just get to that certain point first.
Let's get to the point where the Giants winning 12, 13 games a year. I don't want to lose, but losing in the postseason, and then it's like, all right, we can't continue with this guy who got us here. We need to bring in the finisher.
Right. If the thought is Mike McCarthy wins plenty of games in the regular season, but doesn't win in the biggest moments, like, all right, fine. Get me to those biggest moments, and then we can reassess what we need to do with the coach. Right? Like, that'd be like me, like, saying, no, I don't want Dak Prescott. Well, what do you mean you don't want Dak Prescott? Well, because Dak Prescott can't win in the playoffs. We haven't made the playoffs in 15 years.
Right. Can we get there before? I agree.
And then we can figure out if Dak can win his playoff games or win us a Super Bowl.
I got some news for you regarding Jackson Dart.
Okie dokie.
News, jazz hands.
You just asked me this question not too long ago.
Yeah, during the commercial. Art Stapleton says Jackson Dart will be back at practice today.
Nice.
With the expectation he will have the chance to return Sunday in Detroit, per sources. What has to happen for Dart to gain final clearance in order to start for the Giants against the Lions? Then he has the full article on that. But obviously, he's trending in the right direction if he's able to go back to practice today.
Probably symptom-free, and now he's going to start doing the kind of like sports-specific activities.
So what they have you start to exert yourself a little bit, see how you feel when you are...
Get your heart rate up.
Right.
And then if that goes good, then you're off to the next step, which is now we start doing more sports-specific stuff.
How... Do you think, like when does it usually get shut down? In that first, like, okay, now you ramp your heart rate up and like, oh, no, I'm not ready for that.
Well, it could be, I mean, that's yeah, it could happen then, but it could be, because that's just like getting your heart rate up. Now all of a sudden you start, like, you're running around, heads bouncing around,
right.
Maybe the symptoms come back. But again, it's one of those things. If you want to pretend like you don't have symptoms, it's very easy to pretend you don't have symptoms.
But why?
Like you get on the bike, oh, I feel good. Meanwhile, you're like ready to throw up, but you're like, I'll battle through it.
Well, why would you, what would be the point of
dumb?
But I mean, you're going to be the starting quarterback whenever you're healthy. Why not wait till you're actually healthy?
Some of us are dumb.
The games are meaningless.
Yeah, but for them, for him, it's not. I think those 2 yards that he fights for aren't really that important.
The plus two?
For him, they do.
What's plus two?
The Gruden's like, what does that mean?
Yeah,
I want to fall forward for 2 yards.
What's plus two? I want to fall forward for 2 yards. No, you don't.
We're not doing that.
Let's go to James, Pennsylvania. Hi, James. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey guys, thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
Listen, I just
as a Giants fan, I just don't need all of these distractions right now. I don't need negative stories. I got a new coach coming in now, so all of these stories, they don't have to be stories. With the Carter one, the coach could have just came out and said, "Well, I changed the time. He didn't know I changed the time, but it's on him, to know his schedule, and he missed the walkthrough." All right, so leave that one alone.
But you're telling me that they didn't tell these guys over and over and over that there's a new time for the meeting?
How come no one else missed it?
There's no way that there was like a note on a bulletin board saying, by the way, meeting changed to 11. I'm sure these guys get so well taken care of and they're up on everything going on. There's no way he didn't know.
Right. And I understand that part of it, but like I said, it's on him to know his schedule.
Of course it is.
And or his representatives, whoever it is that's in his circle. If these people in your circle are not doing their job, then they got to go. They simply just have to go. Skattebo, no way that should have happened. Those walls, I've been in the front row of a WWE. I've seen these walls break down. They throw people at these walls, and these walls break down easily. They just put them up there, and they could easily. That could have been something where somebody fell into that thing, and it fell on his leg, and he could have got hurt. And that would have been the end of it.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about,
what
though.
Else are we talking
but that's not even it, though. Like, I mean, you're talking about him just sitting there, not being involved in the action, and someone gets thrown against the wall, and it falls onto his foot. I mean, if that happens, that's a freak. Listen, that's a freak thing that that everyone's like, I wish that didn't happen, but no one's criticizing him for that. The fact that he stood up and he's pushing and he's involved in the action, I got people from behind him jumping in. Like, what happens if that guy that jumped into the action steps on his leg? Like, I know it's scripted, but like you're not going through the actual. Hey, this is what's going to happen. You're not going through the actual steps involved with what's going to happen. I'm going to push you. You're going to push me.
Exactly.
Right. So, but
right.
I mean,
but the Giants. You telling me the Giants didn't know that was going to go
No,
on?
we're not telling you that at all. We have no idea. I don't know. You don't.
I would lean towards they didn't know because I have a hard time believing that they would want to be dealing with this now.
So you think the Skattebo went there and it was like, oh, well, you're going to be in the front row. We're going to do this little thing or whatever.
I think that they probably told him that.
Seriously?
Yes.
Somebody, and there's no way that somebody from the Giants does not know that he's going to be involved in something that could possibly injure him.
I don't know what
Giants are a bigger disaster than we think. Then,
but yeah, it's possible.
If this passed through, if this was something that was sent through the PR department and they went through this is what's happening and felt good about sending Cam Skattebo and after being benched and not showing up to a meeting, Abdul Carter, then. They deserve everything they get.
It's embarrassing. RJ?
Hi.
Let's make the public
watch
take
this guy now.
Today.
This is the guy I would be concerned
watching?
about. Watch this guy that comes flying in the back. This is the guy. Ready?
Yeah. It's so
unnecessary.
Is that the brawl?
Yeah. See that one that comes flying in. What happens if he steps on his leg?
That's Finn Balor.
It's so unnecessary.
That's Finn Balor.
No, the guy in the crowd.
Oh yeah, behind him.
Behind him comes flying into the front. That wants to get involved.
With
the black sweatshirt on.
You'll hear it's just scripted.
Well, no, what's gonna happen is scripted, but whatever happens after you do it is obviously not scripted.
Of course, I'm mocking
like
what
no
the
one's
other
scripted
people
that
saying.
Hey, listen, when I do this, my quad's gonna explode. No, I'm gonna kick you, and oops, there goes my quad.
Right, of course. I mean, things happen. Why put yourself in a position where something could happen? Is all I think we're both saying. RJ,
hi.
You want to really make a name for yourself with this stuff you missed today?
I'll do my best.
Well, all right. I want people to stop you on the streets of New York City and be like, oh, that's RJ. He does stuff you missed. Can you do that?
I will do my best.
Raymond?
I'm PJ.
Now.
Walk up three-pointer. He got it. See ya. Oh! Put it in the box.
The you missed.
Alrighty, well, I will begin by telling you the Yankees fans probably saw that Trent Grisham accepted the qualifying offer, which means he's back with the Yankees next year, 1 year. $22 million. Others to accept their qualifying offers, Gleyber Torres back with the Tigers, Brandon Woodruff, and Shota Imanaga of the Cubs. All accepted. All 1 year, all $22 million. Those that declined, which means they now are free agents. They do come with a penalty for teams that sign them and that you have to give up a pick. But they can go back to their old teams or they can sign elsewhere. So you're talking about Edwin Diaz. You're talking about Kyle Schwarber, Kyle Tucker, Ranger Suarez, Framber Valdez, Bo Bichette, Dylan Cease, Michael King.
Bo Bichette is interesting. King, too.
And Zach Gallen.
A lot of talent there.
Ton of talent. I mean, Kyle Tucker's, I believe, the prize of this group, but there's a lot of What's Kyle Schwarber going to get? Shorter years because he's in
apparently
his
the Mets
mid-30s.
are very interested in Schwarber as well.
Sounds like they're interested in everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're going to be interested in everyone just because you don't know what's going to happen with your own guy. I mean, right? Like, I mean, what happens if you lose Pete?
But if you lose Pete and you replace it with Schwarber, I mean, that's a legitimate piece.
And Jeff Passan said he expects that Edwin Diaz is going to still get back to that annual because he obviously wants more years, but he's currently getting paid $20 million a year. Passan expects that to maintain maybe not another 5-year deal, but maybe 4 years for $80.
A lot of money, but he's very good.
But you're going to do that, right?
I would, yeah. Why would you not?
If you're Cohen?
I think you have to.
I think he's going to have a lot of suitors that are willing to fork over some money. So we shall see. Trade was made. Orioles acquired Taylor Ward from the Angels for. And I thought this guy was going to be really good. Grayson Rodriguez. Injuries just hasn't worked out.
I thought he was going to be a star.
That has not worked out.
No.
Jalen Brunson update. Sounds like he is questionable tonight for their game against the Mavericks. That's one you can hear right here on ESPN New York.
Mavericks are not a good team.
Well, they have Cooper Flagg playing out of position. The Kyrie injury really puts them in a weird spot. Yeah, he doesn't look great, though.
It's another team. I know you don't have guys, but it's another team that doesn't have their best two players.
No, they don't. Well, they're at a crossroad of what they want to be here, as evidence why they got rid of Nico Harrison. Jaylen Brown scored 29. Celtics over 500 for the first time this year. They beat up on the Nets 113-99. Nets are just not very good. LeBron was back. He's 40 years old. NBA record, 23rd season in the NBA. Had 11, 12 assists, 3 rebounds, played 30 minutes. Lakers, coincidence? Maybe not. Scored a season-high in points, 140. They beat the Utah Jazz, who had 126. LeBron has scored double digits in almost 1,300 straight games. He had 11 last night. Every game he's played in since 2007.
So that must matter to him, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I know Kareem had that crazy number when I was growing up. He was like in the 900s, and he made sure to get double digits every night.
By the way, Mike Brown, how close is Jalen to playing?
I was back in the back with our guys, so you tell me, what's he look like out there? He look good? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Sounds positive.
You know what else it sounds like? Why can't Eric Glenn act like that a little bit?
Mike Brown.
He didn't believe in it. I mean, apparently he came into this saying this is how I'm going to treat the media.
Right.
Well, Mike Brown is also very, like, when he gives answers, they're not curt and snide in any way. They're sometimes 90 seconds.
It's well thought out, and guess what? He's treated with respect from the media.
And he's very honest about how the game went, what the team did not do well. He'll name specific things like line items. Here's what we didn't do well. Here, didn't do this, didn't do that. Yeah, and I think the players respond to it. LeBron, by the way, said he's not playing in the 2028 Olympics. Steph Curry said he is highly doubtful to play in the Olympics. Giannis, he'll play in those Olympics, not for the U.S., but he's out 1 to 2 weeks for the Milwaukee Bucks. He has a groin strain. Also out a week or two is Stephon Castle of the Spurs. He has a hip flexor strain.
They got a lot of injuries with the Spurs now.
Yeah, they do. Dave stayed up to watch this. Number 5 Duke beat number 25 Kansas by a dozen at the Garden, and number 17 Michigan State. They beat down number 12 Kentucky 83-66.
Darren Peterson, which is a name a lot of people may not know. He didn't play.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance he's going to be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. He is a monster.
I was reading something yesterday how he's becoming the guy. So we shall see. Eventful night for the locals in the hockey. Kyle Palmieri scored shorthanded goal, had an assist, but Islanders held off the Stars for a 2-3 win. But the big story here was Mikko Rantanen's hit on.
You guys are the worst.
What do you mean?
You guys are the worst.
What? They beat them 2-3.
I'm checked out.
You told us that. Well, you can't. I need you here.
I just checked out.
So Alexander Romanov was pushed into the boards by Mikko Rantanen, hard into the glass. His head goes first into the boards, went down, needed help off the ice. Patrick Waugh in the tunnel caught Rantanen and mouthed to him, it looked like, "You're not going to make it through the game on the island," which which doesn't happen until March 26th.
Oh, circle that date though on the calendar.
I mean, it's only, listen, I'm not an expert lip reader, but that looks like what was said.
Can I ask, was Waugh in Colorado when Rantanen was drafted?
Waugh's a spicy guy.
He might be.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Tomas Hertl, 2 assists. Golden Knights end the Rangers' 6-game road winning streak with, ironically enough, also a 2-3 victory.
You know what the great thing is? It doesn't really get old.
No, it won't go. I don't think it's going to go away either.
No.
Jake Gensel had a hat trick for the Lightning in a 1-5 win over the Devils. Jamar Chase's suspension.
We have on Tim Hasselbeck tomorrow, which is where all this, the genesis of this.
Yeah.
Are we going to ask about the 15-17 loss, or we're not?
I don't know if we can.
Okay. Too soon?
I mean, I wonder how that game went. Like, is that you're chasing 2 points? Is that a field goal battle?
I don't know.
Like red zone breakdown?
You think he got confused with the 15-17 score?
Thought he was winning.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
We're losing 15-17?
Oh, no.
And now I got to change everything. The other team was wondering why I was taking a knee late.
Jamar Chase, that suspension's been upheld. He's out against the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers apparently does not need surgery on his wrist.
That's good.
We'll see what that means for how long he's going to be out.
I saw he's clamoring to play this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. College football rankings unchanged. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Georgia. That's your top 4. United States dismantled Uruguay 5-1, or 1-5, some would say. They did it without Christian Pulisic, Anthony Robinson, Weston McKennie didn't play, neither did Tyler Adams. And Belgium and Spain both clinched World Cup spots on the final day of qualifying.
I saw Ireland had a big late victory.
Huge.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
And this is not, they are far surpassing their expectations.
Who did they beat?
Who cares?
Soccer
We
fan.
done.
I think they won 1-2 in that game.
Well, I know they had, I don't know if that was the Portugal game you're talking about. I don't know what the scores were.
I don't know. It was a long ball that was you laugh what you want. That's what they say, RJ.
Larry long balls.
Oh my God, forget it. I'm trying to have some
great episode.
Intelligent
Tell
soccer.
me that wasn't a great episode.
Great, unbelievable. Some intelligent soccer conversation, and you got to jump in the way because you're uncomfortable. Onion bag. That's right. That's what they call it.
Soccer term.
Put the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah.
That's another thing they say.
You're gonna sit here for the 15 minutes and just get made fun of the whole time.
Well, how about when I get made fun of?
1-2 and 2-3.
Well, you're the one that said it. Oh no, they lost.
Jackasses.
What happened? They lost 15-17.
Because I was reading it off the thing. Okay.
Right.
They beat Hungary 2-3.
I thought it was 1-2.
Okay.
You guys are jerks. Seriously.
How
Ray,
so?
you're not. These two.
How so? Ray's the one that was more bothered than anybody.
Jerks.
I started it today. I'm not without blame.
Yeah, but you're not doing what these two are doing to me right now.
What are we doing?
Well,
You know exactly what you're doing.
Well, they beat Portugal.
Say it. I dare. I dare you to say it.
They beat Portugal by a final of 2 goals.
See, you don't have the stones to say it.
They won 0-2.
Oh, is he going to go pummel you?
We
should go to break.
He's
Everyone's terrified. Lock the door.
Turn the mics off.
Batten down the hatchets. All right, let's take a break. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Oh, no. An attack is happening. Let's find out what's happening on the roads. Here's Susie Sarone.
Call HR, Susie.
Gridlock alert day today. Alternate side and meters in effect. Inbound George, ouch. Still an hour for the upper, 40 at the lower. A lot better at the inbound Lincoln or Holland Tunnel. There's an accident on the Belt eastbound at Ocean Parkway. You're backed up from the Verrazano. Crash on the Parkway northbound at 123. Right lane out, that is in the local lanes. Then the Parkway northbound is slow, 144 to the Essex tolls. Don't forget in Connecticut, 95 northbound is shut down at exit 5 in Old Greenwich. And making matters worse, an accident in Greenwich, single laning on the Merritt northbound at exit 3. This report sponsored by Unbound.org. A girl in Kenya dreams of becoming a doctor. Reach out, change her world. It'll change your own. Unbound.org. Susie Sarone for 880 ESPN New York.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree. They're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
There are small risks in life, like giving a kid a football to play with in the house.
Whoa, watch out for the... Okay.
And then there are big gambles, like giving a kid a lottery ticket. Never gift a lottery ticket to a person under 18. Learn more about how to gift responsibly during the holidays at playresponsiblyny.com. Please gift responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Terry's Tiny Homes, Terry! Sure, as the only employee of her company, Terry was probably the front runner, but saving money getting personalized discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive, well, that gave Terry the edge. Over Terry.
Terry.
Keep awkwardly chanting your own name, Terry. You deserve it. Woo! Be your own Terry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We've settled down now. I mean, you get all upset. You go attack poor RJ.
I didn't attack him.
You did. It was a physical attack. You heard him on air.
It was a fun little tickle.
Screaming for help.
It was on camera.
He's a ticklish little fella.
I think most people are ticklish.
I don't think I'm not ticklish.
You
No.
don't think you're not, or you're
I'm
not?
not ticklish.
You're not ticklish.
I can't remember the last time someone tried to tickle me.
Well,
but no.
Yeah, okay, yes. People
I am not
don't
naturally,
tickle you.
I'm not naturally ticklish.
Really?
No.
So you little bottom of the feet? No, nothing?
Nope.
Under the armpit?
Nope.
No, nothing?
Nope.
Side panels? Nothing?
Side panels, nothing.
Doesn't do anything. Raymond, you ticklish?
Is that a fresh sound I just made, or is that an old sound?
No, that's an old one.
That was That's Pinocchio.
You know, little.
Yep. That was so make some sounds for us?
That's a good one.
Oh, you got some beauties.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Some real beauties.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
No, I'm not ticklish.
I find
I
that
feel
hard.
like you're ticklish.
I'm not overly ticklish, but I'm certainly ticklish. Yeah. Like you get down to business, you get to some ticklish areas, and yeah, I can be tickled.
I've never heard of tickling as getting out of business.
Well, I mean, somebody's like the goal is to tickle you. Now, it depends. Like you're in a bad mood, you're upset. They tickle you. You can sometimes fight it off.
Right, but I
bend
know
it
like
off.
that. I never like those people. They're like, hey, it looks like you're in a bad
And
mood.
then you try to tickle you. Do you run into people like that often?
No, but
like,
I don't.
Hey, seems like you're having a bad day. Come on over here. Let me tickle you.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
No.
I think it's kind of dangerous. Somebody's in a bad mood. You try to tickle them.
You try to make them laugh, right? But that's not the way I
try
want
to make them laugh. No, if it's like your wife, I guess she can get away with that. You imagine you walk out there, you're in a bad mood.
Some rando tries to tickle
Joe
you.
Sells like, get over here.
You imagine if John. Oh, you guys look like you're having a tough show here.
Yeah.
Let me come in.
Let me tick you right under your
armpits.
yeah.
John looks very ticklish.
John is
I
very
think
ticklish.
John. Yeah, I would agree with that. Very.
Let's get him in here. I'll tickle him.
How about no?
No, but let's get him in and pretend like. Well, let's pretend like we're doing a movie list, and then I'll sneak around
and tickle
and
him.
I'll tickle him. We should do it. I'll tell him after
You just
this
said it
break.
on air, though.
He's not. He's in the meeting. I got yelled at for going into this stupid meeting.
Why do you keep going in their meetings?
They yelled at you?
The door was open.
What happened there?
Carlin yelled at me.
They don't want you in there.
Not like we're trying to do anything. I was like, the light's on and we're on the microphones, and you come into the studio.
Yeah, we don't care.
Come on.
Nothing really bothers us. So, Knicks are what, 0-4 on the road?
That's right.
You need to see a win tonight or no?
Do I need to see a win tonight? I'd like to see a win
Knicks
tonight.
lose tonight. Tomorrow you're feeling away about it? Or tomorrow you're like, Knicks will be
Tomorrow's
fine.
probably a Knicks remain winless on the road Thursday.
Like, is it a big if the Knicks
I don't think it's a big
lose tonight,
story.
is it a bigger story? Is it a legitimate conversation?
No, I think it's a conversation. Like, at some point, they have to win on the road, right?
I mean, you're taking on a team
believe that.
that's 4-11. You're taking on a team that's 2-8 in their last 10. They're 3-7 at home, and they've played 15 games. They've only played 4 road games, Dallas, and they're still sitting here at 4-11. Listen, am I going to freak out? No. You need to win this game if you're the Knicks tonight. You need to win
I'd
this
like
game.
To believe that, but I'm like, am I going to be panicked if we lose? No, I'm not going to be panicked.
No, nothing's going to panic you, but you need to win this game
You
tonight.
have a great homestand, right? I mean, you end up finishing off with the big win against Miami, where Cat goes crazy in the first half, Shamet goes crazy in the second half. Nice win. They make some adjustments going down to Miami. You lose that one. I'm still shocked. We talked about this yesterday. They've already played 3 times.
It makes no
already.
sense.
And now you're playing a Mavericks team that is definitely not what people expected, right? I mean, you just gave them 2-8 in their last 10.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, but you still, at the end of the day, don't have don't have Jalen, and you don't have OG.
Well, it sounds like Jalen might play tonight, though.
I hope so.
But there's a chance of that.
Yeah, listen, if that happens, great.
That would be great.
It'd be awesome because, I mean, that's what you felt in that game. Like, I mean, is Deuce the right guy to have the ball in his hands? Are you, like, is that something that we might need to address? Because, I mean, Jalen does play a very physical brand of basketball. So, like, if he misses time or if we get through a grueling postseason where everyone's number one goal is beat the hell out of Jalen Brunson, do we have someone on the bench that we trust with the basketball in their hand?
Do you?
Because Brogdon was supposed to be that guy.
Right. And we felt great about him as the backup point guard. Do you think 15, 20, 25 years ago, either I don't remember it or there weren't injuries like this? I don't remember injuries being so pervasive around the NBA.
I think that we're much more in tune with the athletes and their bodies and there's a lot more sports science that goes into it.
Now.
And
Right. But why are there more injuries now?
Well, I think that the thought from most people is that these guys don't give themselves enough rest.
Okay.
Right? So they wear themselves out because the second the season's over, they give themselves a couple weeks and they're back at it. And we're all chasing the same thing. We want to be bigger, stronger, faster, more explosive. And guys are so big and so strong and so explosive that their bodies just can't hold up. It's like we have sports outside of the NFL, which is, again, the most physical sport, but it's 17 games, right? We've created other sports where it's 82 games, it's 162 games. Hockey and basketball, both physical sports, right? Demanding sports. And we've created a bunch of Ferraris trying to get through the grueling season where we probably need more like,
right,
give me some F-150s that I know can make it through all 82.
Can make it through and you don't have to worry about it.
I think I think there are also more teams probably that feel it's more important for us to keep our players healthy. So we're going to load manage. We're going to any sign of any kind of.
You're right, but I don't ever remember like healthy players not playing opening night.
Well, but here's the thing, though. No, not that.
That's like jarring.
Here's the reality, though, is that once you get through training camp, you're not healthy for the rest of the season. Like, it's like your gas tank is full.
Right.
You get to training camp, it starts going down. Midway through the season, you're at whatever percentage, and now their focus is, let's not let that gas tank keep going down. Let's try to maintain that as long as possible because we know that we're trying to make a run here and we want to keep these guys as fresh as we can. Before, they didn't care. Like, I mean, you're talking about, like, dude.
Well, it wasn't even a thought. Like, guys play 80 games.
In the minor leagues, they'd have us play 3 games in 3 nights in different cities.
That's crazy.
And this is for, like, these are for guys that, like, you're hoping to step up into the next
right.
Next
And
year
you're on uncomfortable buses and you're scrunched into some little plane.
We played a Friday, Saturday, Sunday where we played, I don't know where we played on Saturday. We had a 15-hour bus ride.
That's
on
crazy.
Saturday, and then the next day woke up, it was to Hamilton, flew from Hamilton to Lowell, Massachusetts, and played at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That was the third game in 3 nights.
That's insane.
And it's like, well, what do you expect to have? Like, of course guys feel like crap. Of course guys are going to get hurt. Like, it's just, your body can't do it.
I never heard of anything like that before.
It's wild.
That's crazy. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Knicks, like we've mentioned, visit the Mavs 9:30 tonight. You can hear the game right here on ESPN New York. That game is in Dallas. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So I was looking the number 6 tonight on the Knicks and the Mavericks.
You like it?
Betting regular season NBA gets me nervous.
I mean,
but
it doesn't have to be just the number. You get parlays. There's a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I like that.
Well, here's what you can do. FanDuel's the number one sportsbook for same-game parlays. That's what I'm talking about. From points and rebounds to threes and assists, FanDuel's the best place to combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay, or, you'll love this, you can track every stat live all in one easy-to-use app. Right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So all you got to do is bet on the players you love the way you want. Head to FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Oh, very nicely read. Beautiful. 800-919-3776. I'll make you a deal. You out there listening to the show. You make the call. You get on hold. We will get to you. That's a promise. 800-919-3776. DNR with you. ESPN New York.
Okay, girls. Ready to go?
Yeah. Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? Me too, Mommy.
You want a snack?
Yeah.
Got it?
Children learn from our behaviors.
Mommy, can you open this,
All right,
please?
hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, here.
Thank you.
They learn what is okay from the adults they see.
Mommy, are you on your phone?
If you're a distracted driver, chances are They will be too. What kind of driver are you raising? Funded by the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, experience the wonder of holiday savings on Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs during Happy Honda Days. Like the Accord SE, only $239 per month, or the all-wheel drive Honda Ridgeline for only $289 a month. These clearance deals won't last long. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 36 months lease, 7,500 miles per year, $38.99 down, plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
At the 5-yard line, handoff Breece Hall, finds a crease, runs left, he's into the end zone for a Jet touchdown. Jets fans, clear the runway and be at MetLife Stadium for Week 13 as your New York Jets take on the Atlanta Falcons. Sunday, November 30th at 1 p.m., presented by New Jersey Lottery. Join us as we celebrate First Responders Day. Don't miss your chance to be at the game. Lock in your seats now at nyjets.com/tickets. Once again, that's nyjets.com/tickets.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports. ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I'm very upset, but go ahead.
Oh, tell me why you're upset first.
Well, no,
I'd like to soothe you.
Well, because I said if you call us now, we'll get to your call before the show is over.
They don't believe you.
And Ray said, "Why would you lie like that?" There's 4 people on hold.
Yep.
We will get to each and every one of them.
Let's make this quick then.
Okay.
You're gonna be very jealous.
What happened?
I got a new pickleball paddle.
Oh, they're going to say you have a new pickleball partner.
No, never.
Okay.
That's never good. Gold medalist.
Okay.
Champions. New pickleball paddle. Masters, obviously.
Right.
That's who we are. It's got my name in it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did they send it to you?
Oh, yeah.
It just showed up in your home?
No, it didn't. So Kim, who we work with, is friends with Matt, whose son plays on my hockey team, and he was going to wherever they make the paddles.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, you know what I'm going to do for you? I said, what? Get you a new paddle. Then he surprises me with custom made for Rick DiPietro, and then it's engraved in the side. Oh!
That doesn't seem right.
I got to tell you.
I think
this thing is beautiful.
I think they should probably do the same for me.
Well, they will.
We'll see.
No, of
they
course
have my
they will.
address. They've sent me stuff.
because you need the newer version now.
I would love a new version. I would love a new paddle.
They should actually make a DiPietro Rothenberg gold medal edition.
That would be nice.
How could you not?
Yeah, like one of 100.
That's it.
Right? That would be nice. All right, let's get to the calls because they say we can't do it. I don't like being told I can't do something.
I know.
Let's start out with Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, you're on ESPN New York.
What's up? I'm with you, Dave, with the college ball. No quarterback stands out. What are the Jets going to do? I don't like Simpson. I don't like Martinez. There's no bridge quarterbacks out there left.
You're talking about Mendoza, right?
Mendoza, the Spanish kid from Indiana. Yeah, that kid.
I don't love any of these guys either. I mean, I guess I would think that at some point someone's going to differentiate themselves and show out. But
I think it's going to end up what you like. I think it feels like, I mean, I just looked at it on the mock draft. Maybe Dante Moore comes out. It's going to be, and Mel said this, is he tries to get off Dante Moore, and then he sees these certain plays during the course of a game. He's like, oh, his upside, he's got more upside than Mendoza.
Is Dante Moore lefty? Am I thinking about that right or no?
No, he's not a lefty.
No? Why am I thinking he's a lefty?
I don't know.
I remember watching him play against Iowa. He had a good final drive against Iowa. They came down and kicked that winning field goal.
Right, but I mean, I think it's going to be, hey, do I want someone that has maybe a potentially higher floor and not as high a ceiling, or am I going for, less experience but could have a higher ceiling?
What happens if Moore and or Simpson don't come out and there's one guy?
Then you got to get Mendoza.
And you don't have the first pick.
According to this new mock draft, which we'll go over tomorrow, is Jets trade up to 1.
Well, if there's a guy you love and you have the equity, you have to go get him. You have to.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if that's truly how you feel, I mean, just like what Brian Daboll wanted to do. We'll take him at 3. That's how much we love him.
That's right.
So if that ends up being the case, then again, I have real concerns because it sounds like Louis Riddick has real concerns.
Well, how could you not have real concerns?
He's like, I would really pay attention to what Tanner Eckstrand's doing. I'm going to have to talk to other coaches and players.
Yeah, but he even said the same thing with Glenn. They're not moving on from Aaron Glenn.
No.
Yeah, that's going nowhere.
No, right, but even if they don't move on from Aaron Glenn, they need to make sure, because Aaron Glenn's not going to be doing what Brian Daboll was doing with the quarterback.
No, of course not.
So
he doesn't know how to do
whoever that group of coaches is, OC quarterback coach, has to be the right ones.
Let's go to Cullum in the Bronx. Cullum, you're on ESPN New York.
Oh, David, Richard, what's up?
What's up, Cullum? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'll make it quick. So, as a Giants fan, what position should I be in right now at the end of the season? We know as fans, we always start to get to the point at a season like this is, should we just tank it and get the best draft pick? Because you're saying with the quarterback situation, I think quarterbacks always start to pop off. And if you've got a top 2 pick, you can trade back and get a lot more assets. But I also want to see Jackson Dart continue to do well. And if he does well, obviously he's going to be in position to win games. He scored 30
right, but
points
you haven't,
multiple times already.
Cullum, here's the beauty of what your situation is right now. You don't have to wish for losses because Jackson Dart will continue to play well, and the offense will score points, and then your defense will gag it away.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about it.
Because that's what happened. Did he play well against
Chicago?
Denver? Against Denver,
Chicago?
Yeah, he plays well every game. He plays well every game.
James played well.
And they lose because they're a bad football team. Jason in Inwood. Jason, you're on ESPN New York.
Morning, guys. First time. Love your show.
Thanks. Go ahead.
What's comment about?
I can't even hear what he's saying. I think I can't listen to that because I don't know what he's really saying. But it's something about he believes in Jason Dominguez.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem like the Yankees do, though.
And now you have to find out if the Yankees do.
Right.
I mean, the postseason would say they don't.
I mean, they didn't play in the postseason. You're now setting it up that if you bring back Bellinger, where's the spot for him?
There isn't.
Okay. So you might believe in him, but it doesn't feel like the Yankees believe in him.
Well, no. I mean, if they believed in him the way that you would hope at this point, I mean, they gave him every opportunity to take that job, and it just didn't work out.
There's times you watch him play when you think, boy, this is a really good player, too.
Right. Well, listen, he has the talent. He has the skill set. He's a switch hitter. He's a physical specimen, great speed. Just defensively, he's not good in left field, and that's one of the things that the Yankees needed to focus on was run prevention. They score a ton of runs, but you got to prevent runs also. And I got an outfield where if it's Grisham, Bellinger, and Judge, you tell me defensively where's the better outfield in Major League Baseball.
Dre just told me I told you. I guess we bring it on air. Elliot Friedman, a hockey
no discipline
insider, no discipline.
It's crazy.
Additional discipline for Rempe.
Crazy.
Yeah. And you said, well, if that's Rempe, it's 10 games.
At least.
Which I think is unfair.
At least 10 games.
I think it's so based on your reputation is how you get punished.
Based on previous action.
But they always say that previous action does.
Of course,
there's a limit.
Of course, it does.
But there's a limit. They say no.
How many games you could get?
Well, that's really. I'm thinking of the fine.
So you think Rempe gets 10 games for that?
At least.
And this guy gets nothing.
It's nothing.
I'm
shocked.
Right.
Patty must be losing his mind right now.
Casey.
That's one of the most dangerous plays in sports.
That was horrible. Casey Greenbrook. Brooke. Good morning, Casey. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
I was just wondering. The Mets are having success this year, minor success. Why do you think expansion teams in the NHL usually do better than expansion teams in
The Mammoth aren't an expansion team.
other sports?
Yeah, they're not an expansion team.
Mammoth are the Phoenix Coyotes.
But that
Arizona
being said,
Coyotes.
Vegas had tremendous success as an expansion
Right.
team.
Well, in order to get these people to pay as much money as they have to pay them, the rules to build your team are right. We're making players on other teams available. Like it definitely
lends itself to be better quicker in the NHL.
You have to be. It's just good business. If I want a team to get off to a great start, we got to make sure that they're good. Now, getting to the Stanley Cup final is a little bit different.
It's a little much. I didn't love that. I know a lot of people thought it was awesome.
Yeah, but if we're gonna pay all the money that he paid to put the team in Vegas. We want to give him a chance to be good.
And by the way, here, why do expansion teams do better in this sport than the other sport? We don't have expansion teams in the other sports. When was the last time we had a new football team?
Well, we'll have baseball soon.
95.
No.
I'm sorry, 02 because of the Texans, right?
But we'll have a baseball. We'll have a couple of baseball teams, I would imagine, soon.
Right. We may, but I mean,
Yeah,
we
these
haven't.
teams don't want to
track record now. It hasn't happened in 2.5 decades.
Trust me, there is no way that Gary Bettman wanted to take Arizona and move it anywhere. We went through CBA negotiations where we broke down the numbers, and they were staggering. How bad of a franchise that was money wise.
Well, they were playing in a college arena.
Well,
at the
eventually,
end.
but this was back before.
Yeah.
And then it just got so bad that they had to move it, and they did a really good job of identifying, great ownership that was all in on trying to make this thing work. Now they're in Utah having success, but that was a young upcoming team that just was.
Am
Really
I wrong
poorly
in saying
managed.
that there's a desire for hockey in that market? It's just like that it wasn't handled well at all.
I think so. You don't think there's a desire?
The location of the arena was a real problem,
And the
Everyone
arena's
thought
a real problem too.
Well, they had a beautiful arena. It was just in a terrible spot. If they had put it down in Scottsdale, where everyone thought it should go, they felt like there'd be more interest in it. Because guys love playing there.
You want to apologize?
For
what do you mean?
Well, I guess you did get to everybody.
Every single person, right?
You did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gave you plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Always good when we get nostalgic around here.
Mankind?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mick Foley, Long Island's own.
What a great guy.
Great guy.
I'll tell you that story.
Yeah, he had the same finishing move as you. Sacco.
That was me. Well, before I forget, I appreciate the dedication to the
hot stove.
Oh,
I touched it. Burning hot stove.
hot stove discussion.
Number 2.
A lot of labels get thrown around here. Rick is currently pursuing higher education.
You're taking classes and finishing them in like days?
No, I admit days. It's been weeks.
He's like Billy Madison.
This class has.
Meanwhile, Dave is impersonating a certain embattled Giants running back right now.
You're Cam Skattebo right now. You're just out of control.
I'm going to send a nasty tweet to everyone.
That is nasty. We don't want to do that. You could say nasty things to John in the meeting, but I don't think you'll go there.
In the meeting, it just got canceled.
Meeting got canceled.
Yeah.
Hello.
Things that Dave would not do.
You're not tricking
Yeah,
someone
you
else.
would. You'd rather die?
No. Yes. You know what? He died with dignity.
He would die with dignity.
I'd rather die with dignity than have to live for years knowing I drank
Come
your
on.
urine. I'm not doing
you'd be
it.
alive.
Now you say, oh, keep a secret. Nah.
Because they find out everything.
No, I
they
peed
did
in
that
Dave's
movie.
mouth.
They crashed in the Andes. How'd you survive? I don't know. That's like, you ate your friend. You ate him.
Yeah, the movie was called Alive.
you ate
Alive,
your
by the way.
Nando, you ate Nando.
Big Thursday open tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Oh, that's going to be great stuff.
You ate your friend.
They did. They ate people. I can't believe it. And then they had to live with themselves.
They
They
were
tried to keep
already
it quiet. They were dead.
The people are already dead.
Oh, my God. Terrible. All right, it's Rule 76.
No excuses playing a champion. DiPietro Rothenberg.
Everybody.
Right here on ESPN in New York and on YouTube.
Nando, you ate Nando.